right, everybody, we are officially live. Give me a second. I will get everything up here that I need to have up so you all can see it.
Entrez-vous.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
I bring Howard.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. I think my heart there.
Oh, which ball looks nasty?
All right.
What can I afford to unplug right now?
None of this stuff back here. Oh, by the way, you're on camera. Oh, just FYI, we just went live, so if you want, you plug in over there. Or right over there, it's fine. Just be kind of careful. You need me to move?
Please, just a little.
Okay, hello everybody. We are here at Dragon's Lair. This is our initial stream. Those of you that know about it know that this was going to be our first one. We're here working out a few technical difficulties, but I wanted to get started at least. Last week, or actually it's been, what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's almost like we haven't played together in a whole year.
Oh, gee, what a concept.
Maybe less than anything.
In any case, they had descended to this tunnel there in the middle of a battle. My name is Brad, and those of you that are here, a lot of you probably know me from the channel I recently created. This is one of the live streams that I'm probably going to start trying to
It
do.
has been delivered then. For him, yes. Not for me. Except yours. Yes. Be right back.
In any case, Tuesdays, this is going to be the Hand of Fate campaign. We're sort of a new group. We've got people with various levels of experience here, so I'm going to let them go around and introduce themselves and their characters first while I get my dice out. Let's start with there.
Hey, my name's Kevin. I've been playing for longer than probably a couple of these folks have been alive. In this campaign, I am playing a female Dampier who was a wood elf. Her name is Morithil. She uses blood magic, is very violent, and has a tragic backstory. She's a little bit edgy.
And edgy she is. All right, so like, you pick who goes next. Tag, you're it.
Tag, you're it.
Alright, my name is Brian. This is actually my first game of D&D. I am playing a druid named Kale Oakshadow. I'm a druid. The whole thing is, I guess my sister was on the island we originally were, and his whole goal was to get in there and get her out. Beyond that, he's just, that's his main motivation, protect his sister.
Okay. And you were not with us at the onset of this last battle.
No, I have no idea how it
No, so
went.
no idea. I have no idea how it goes. Okay, all right.
Yeah, popcorn over here. Let's go.
All right. My name is Mike Ritter, and this is also my first D&D session, and I'm loving it so far. I am playing Merritt. He is a dragonborn sorcerer who has just become a celestial warlock.
A celestial warlock in
As a
service
subclass?
to Saraswati.
That's very cool.
Saraswati, Vikramish taught in the ways of Saraswati.
And Merritt and Morithil are having an interesting time with helping her through her process that she's going through, which you will learn more about.
Yeah, definitely.
She has a bromance with Mary.
Okay.
Merritt just likes to watch her back, but
Okay.
he likes the goth that she's putting down.
Yeah, he likes watching her back a little too much.
And our Rager, you're in.
Yep. I'm a barbarian, Aaron. I'm Mariella. Not new to D&D, but I'm excited to play. Barbarian.
Okay.
About it.
And finally, we have Nathan.
Hey, I'm Nathan. I'm playing a gnome bard who is an Asian. He's just,
You may recognize the voice he uses.
he like to go around different places and try to find new special ingredients for food, and that's basically it.
And just a word about that, we mess around with fun. Everybody's here is on the up and up, and do everything with the best respect we can. There is no disrespect meant in anything that we try. The whole point is for everybody to have a little bit of fun. And on that note,
Everybody's love laughter and fun.
Exactly. There are two different sets of rules. We're using both the 2014 rules and the 2024 rules. And whenever we're not exactly sure how the rules fit, or by the time we figured out which rule took precedence, I will pull out these cards. They're called the Deck of Fate. And I use them to help me whenever things are a bit questionable. Hopefully that at least gives you enough information to keep up with us as we play here. So a little bit of housekeeping here. I got to get rid of a few of these people. Unfortunately, we lost one of our players in the last session. He moved to Austin. He's no longer with us, so I got to get rid of
His character took an arrow to the knee and had to move to Austin.
So there's Merritt, and Schwinn is not with us today either, but we do have today now. By the way, I'm using a couple of quick things. I'm using D&D Beyond for the maps, but the maps themselves came from a place called Dice Grimorium. Very great site. You can subscribe, and there are multiple views of each one of his maps. He has a Patreon. They're beautiful maps, as you can see, and I use mostly his maps. So who am I adding back in? I'm adding Kale, and Kale is who I need. No, it did not get power.
Because
So
if they don't get power, this barbarian will
Can
not
we
have
plug
cheats
the table
available.
forward into that
I'm at
strip?
34%.
I don't know if that's trying to matter or not.
Well,
It's
where
less
is
than
it?
I am. It's right there, apparently, on the table.
Oh, is that all you're waiting for?
Yes.
All right, there you go.
Oh, does that have some legs?
I hope so.
If we can get over to
There we
get to buy
It's about
Mariella, that's all
there.
we need.
All
So,
right, there you
if
go.
anybody else can
We're now experiencing technical difficulties.
Yes.
And honestly, I knew it would be like this, but you know what? You can put things off over and over again, and
Yeah,
it'll,
sometimes you
it'll
just
get
gotta
out.
do it and have it be broken.
Just give it a go.
What's that mean? I am
By the way,
sorry.
has anybody open up the YouTube link I just sent to see how everything looks?
Let's do it.
These people here?
Yeah.
We got power strip I can
Oh,
two.
we'll maybe add it to that one.
Here,
'cause-
Yeah. Are we just talking to ourselves in here?
Like,
Well, you know,
Until
as
other people do talk to themselves, okay?
long as we don't answer ourselves.
Yes,
So-
exactly.
You make me feel so good.
It's thinking out loud.
Sometimes the only one can find a diverting conversation.
It's like my shirt. Of course,
Okay,
I picked everybody.
So it should show two. It should show the map and then two pictures. One of you all, one of me, and then down over there in the side.
There's a really big gray ogre on the screen. Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. Okay. I know what was going on there. But,
You like to read your Shrek? That's what you mean,
So if you
yeah,
go,
looks good.
so I don't have. I'm gonna take my glasses off here because that means I'm in DM mode.
What am I
There you go.
going to say?
All right, let's go ahead and roll initiative again.
Let it
because
rip.
There's no way I will know what is going on. By the way, you notice the hand of the deck of fate who has a set of Uno cards. These blue cards, blue Uno cards, are the ones that I use to track initiative. It's just easier for me. All right. Anybody score above 20?
Give me just a second.
Oh, okay.
Should I
Oh,
roll?
I gotta remember not to stand up.
Okay, people say, my friends say they can see us.
Okay, that's good. Cool.
Should I roll?
Hello,
as well, since we're not in the
Roll. Yeah, you
Well,
should
not
roll
yet.
because at some point I'm going to say, Kale!
Well,
That's Kale with a C, not with a K.
okay, 30, 20.
still love him.
I'm a druid, and bitch, I'm a super fruit. Super
Alright.
food.
So, who rolled above 20? Nobody? Oh, you got a dirty 20. So you're first. 15 to 20.
18.
18.
Ooh, one card, what the
Two.
heck?
And 3. Can you pass it?
Two. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So your dexterity adds 2 to your
Whatever your dexterity bump. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got a 17.
Okay, so you two
Wait,
decide.
it's
One of you's
plus
3,
one.
one of you's 4.
Alright, you're a caster, you want to go after it?
Okay. Married, what'd you roll?
14.
Alright. And they unfortunately did not do very well. I'm going to resize the maps, or can you all see well enough down there
Yes.
where you are? Alright,
That's better.
Yeah.
just to remind you where you are and to bring everybody else up to date. They are in an underground tunnel right here, and I'm going to use the tools here. In an underground tunnel here. They have come down here to recover this right over here. This is a set of mushrooms that came from their island, which has now been destroyed. And they are looking for them because the ship that was carrying them was sabotaged. They sank to the bottom, and if they can get these, they'll be able to buy passage back to their island where there's a set of children waiting to help them. But on their way down there, what they realized is there were people in this area over here and in this area over here. And I hope that's showing you all well, it has to be shown you because that's what's going on the screen. All right. This big red circle is actually an area of darkness and cold. For those of you that play Dungeons and Dragons, it's Hunger of Hadar, and they're stuck inside of it. Unfortunately, that player is no longer with us, but he's going to. We're going to let it stay there for right now. So. I know I'm not going to say that because I hate that. Who is number 1?
I am.
Number 1. You managed to follow the directions that Myrna said to you, and you go down underwater. You surface, and you hear a battle going on ahead of you, and you can vaguely see Morito in front of you, and there's a big area of darkness. And there's all sorts of other things going on
So I
over
see a part
there.
number in front of me already.
Yes.
What do I see? Again?
Okay, so you see Morito right here behind you, and Merid, and Schwinn is still there. Why is he still there? Oh, I think I accidentally deleted you. Sorry about that. Let me add you back in. So,
I don't think my character's on the
yeah, that's you. Well, it's because you haven't created it in the app.
You threw him in a bag of holding.
Alright.
Paper along in there, you might want to know.
Alright, there you
I
go.
just went invisible.
So, what would you like to do? You see no enemies. All you see is a big blob of darkness in front of you.
I hear about.
And you hear them yelling orders and things like that to each other.
Well, if I hear a battle, I'm more than likely going to rage, and
All
I'll
right.
run to the first party member that I see.
Alright, Morito, somebody comes up behind you. What are you doing? Just a quick reaction.
Oh dear, I might
You
get
said
it.
somebody.
Yeah, I might get
I didn't know that someone's coming up behind me.
Somebody's watching you.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay. So she's gonna spin around and like bring her whip up over her head. It's like studded in razor sharp spikes. She's gonna bring it up like she's gonna just rip somebody apart and then see Aaron
Oi, oi, oi!
and
Right.
stop.
I hear a battle, I hear a
No time to talk. All of that bad.
I'm gonna fight! I'm gonna
Both of
fight!
you give me dexes. Let's see how well you stop. See how well you control the whip and everything.
I'm gonna get it.
Oh, wow. Look what you did.
You have advantage. You're raging, so you have advantage on dex. No, Constitution checks.
Constitution.
Yeah.
So that'll be 13 plus 3 plus.
I got a 16.
Wait, what am I adding?
Dex.
Dex?
Dex mod.
14.
All right. So luckily he manages to stop himself, so you don't have to dodge anything. All right. So you get there. You don't see anything. What would you like to do?
I don't see them, but they see me?
No, you
Oh.
don't see anything to
Fine. Right. Right. No time to talk. What's that? I can't fight. I heard fighting. I've raised. I'm ready. Are we fighting or not?
Hmm? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So he just points on to. All right. Number 2.
Okay, let me see. I know something went in the water.
Mhm.
Figure out I need to figure out what it is.
There were 2 of them, and let me do it over here. There were 2 of them over here, and there was one over here. And the one over here was really powerful. Really, really powerful.
I want to deal with that one first. And I don't see him do it.
No, you do not see them. They come up out of the water, and they go right back down. And that's been the problem all along.
Okay. I think the only thing I can really do is just be on guard and just prepare my action.
All right, so you're readying an action. What action are you readying? What would you like to do the minute you see one of them?
I think I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery the second.
All right, so you have Vicious Mockery the minute you see one pop up. All right, number 3. 3.
Oh, that'd be good.
Okay.
So Marita is going to, she's going to move up just a little bit, and then she's going to explode into a swarm of bats.
Okay.
These bats are going to fly to this area right here.
All right, and you have Devil Sight, so...
Yes.
Okay.
She can see in the dark. I can see these guys. They can't see me.
Okay.
Going to land there, and then she's going to cast Eldritch Blast on the one that's, he's dead.
The one that... Okay, yep.
She's going to cast Eldritch Blast on this guy.
For those of you that are watching at home, the ones that are surrounded in black, they have already been vanquished. So they're already out. All right, go ahead and roll the hit. Give me a second. I'm bringing it up here in my screen. Actually, you can roll.
Bad.
And you still have 2 Eldritch Blasts
Yeah.
at this point?
Yeah, so she is going to summon from various cuts and bruises she's got on herself. Blood is going to float off of her wounds and coalesce into a couple of spears of crystallized blood and fly into the darkness at one of these gladiators. But
Okay.
it is going to, both of them are going to miss the target.
All right, unfortunately. So you all watch as these, you said it was what? It looks like what?
Crystallized spears of blood.
Okay. As they fly into the darkness and disappear forever. All right, number 4.
That's me.
All right.
Alright,
So you are back there. You just watch Aaron run up there, and you see Morithel turn into a bunch of bats, which I'm not sure if you've seen that before, but she turned into a bunch
I've seen
of
it once.
Okay. She flew over to another island, and from there to an island on the side, and is shooting into the darkness.
Alright, I'm gonna run up, and this is you right here, right?
Yeah, I'm circled in blue.
Blue. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run up to there.
Okay. Hold on, let me get my cursor changed here.
We can see in the circle, right? You're trying.
No, you cannot.
I can't because I have a special thing.
Okay, I'm going to put you right behind Aaron unless you tell me otherwise.
Put me up to the Dragonborn.
To the Dragonborn. Gotcha. All right.
Alright. And I'm gonna stop there, and I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna look over at you, and I'm just gonna be like, Dragon, tell me what the hell is going on here.
Well, as he catches his breath, we're in a fight right now. It's so good to see you.
Happy to be here. How can I help?
Sorry for waiting. No, you're good. Come up back over and give you like a snack for
There's a very powerful enemy, and he keeps lurking. He's in the water somewhere, so we've got to keep our head on a swivel. And there's also gladiators up ahead, but we can't see them. They're in there somewhere, though.
Very well.
None of us can see.
So, multiple enemies, and
I believe
we have no idea.
there's 2 of them at least.
2 at
Can I
least.
hear this at all?
Yes, you're standing right next to
Okay,
us.
cool.
So, 2 at least. We have multiple in water, or is it just one?
Just one in the water.
Okay.
Can we see what it was, but can we just hear?
We can't see them. They're
At least
in.
we know of, at least I don't feel like
Yeah, we know they're in there because we've already engaged the 3 of them.
Right.
We're able to
So are
pick
we
which one.
fighting in the dark?
We weren't previously, but then one of our fallen members
Yeah.
cast a spell.
Alright.
He's not officially fallen, but I'm letting you have the advantage of what he did, because it's a pretty good spell. In any case. All right. So, what would you like to do?
I'm feeling a little horny right now. I'm pulling out the horn of Valhalla, and it's time to go to battle.
All right. So, has it been a week?
It has. Yeah,
It's been a week? All right. All right. Now, okay, here we you go. All right, so would you like to blow your horn now?
Love it.
To the back.
All right, so you
I
blow
blow it all day long.
All right, so when you blow your horn, can you tell me what shows up?
Okay, so it's what is it? Use action blow horn. In response, 3d4 plus 3 warrior spirits from the Valhalla appear within 60 feet of you.
All right.
They use the statistics of a berserker, and they return to Valhalla after 1 hour, or when they drop to 0 hit points.
All right.
Cool. So 3d4, guys. So that's what? That's cool, guys. Yeah. I need one more.
All fours, no whammies.
Fake 4 star. It's a 6.
Yep, I got one. You're good.
All right.
All right. 4, 4, 4.
Oh,
We just rolled 16 plus 3.
Nice.
So 17 warriors from Valhalla just showed up on the battlefield.
Yeah. Let's go.
That
Get
is
him.
awesome.
Get him.
Good
Alright.
stuff.
That is,
So-
I've never seen a magic roll before.
I have never
I
done
haven't
that
seen fake
before.
4s.
That's
I
awesome.
take full credit. I did say all fours, no whammies. Right before he rolled, I take full credit.
All right, so you beat me roosted.
I did.
Yeah, he called my shot. I love it.
All right, so you know what I'm going to do? Move them basically as a group. There are rules for mass combat. So there are 17 of them. What you're going to do is each one of them, and I'm going to pull this out of my head right now because I don't have time to look in the deal guide. So all you have to do is every 3 of them hits the for every 3 you have, that's 1 hit on the main guy. No, for every 4 you have, that's 1 hit on the main guy. For every 3 you have that's 1 hit on the others, the little underlings.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a statistical thing rather than doing
Yeah, we're
17
just
rolls.
rolling averages,
What it is.
basically.
So for every 4 you have, that's going to be 1 hit on the big guy. For every 3 you have, that can be 1 hit on one of the 2 smaller guys. Those guys in the middle have a higher armor class, so it takes 5 to hit them. They're very brawny, but they're stuck in the dark right now. That's
Okay. Well, as
Right.
long as my guys can make a fucking
so
line
they
of
can't see anything. What would you like them to do?
attack. I'm just gonna yell charge and kill the first bad
All
guy.
right,
that's
so
left.
they're going to pull out whatever they have that's best, and they're going to use a sling or an
It's a
arrow.
berserker. I don't know how.
It's fine. We'll say they have arrows for the moment,
Okay.
and not going to worry about it. All right, so there you go, number 5.
Wait, how do I do? Wait.
You don't have to roll anything yet. You're going to react to them when they show themselves, because that's what's happening.
Yeah,
They
that's
drop
what
down
I'm
under the
doing.
water,
Gotcha.
and they come back up, and hope you hit them.
Yes, sir.
So Merritt is going to look at the situation and know that all of his adventurers are behind him, and he knows that Maurizio is on the island over here because he can see that.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Fireball and put it smack dab in the middle of the area in front of me.
All right, so Fireball is a 20 by 20 foot radius. Let me do that real quick. And I accidentally made this one red, so I'm going to make it. Is it 20 foot square or a 20 foot circle?
20-foot radius. It says a sphere.
Sphere. All right. So there we go, and I'm going to actually make it blue because I accidentally made that red.
You don't need
All right,
accuracy
so
to
20
hit everything.
feet. Yeah, if you're not using D&D Beyond, you should really be using it. Just if nothing else, for this right there.
Nice.
All right, so it looks like it's the exact same size as the other one. All right, so they're going to roll their saves with disadvantage because they're in the dark. Go ahead and you roll your damage.
8d6.
Okay.
The DC for your
Save, fail, fail. One of them saved and 2 of them failed.
DC, that's
Oh, there's only 2 of them, so I got to.
Yeah.
DC 15.
Okay. Yeah, fail, fail.
Nice.
I'm going to use some of your d6.
All 6s, no whammies. What are the odds?
Come on.
Y'all, I'm gonna lose my mind if you roll all 6s down. I'll lose my mind.
We're all gonna lose our
He
minds.
did not
He
know.
did not. Okay.
Could be worse.
13. So that's going to be 19.
19 points of damage,
19
and
points
they
of damage.
fail.
He just
Oh,
6. You gotta roll 2.
Oh, 8d6. That's right. So we're at
Throw a couple
19.
more.
Come on, 6s.
6s!
5 more. Okay.
5 more, so 24 points of fire.
24.
24 points
All right,
of fire
cool.
damage.
All right, number 6. Oh, would you like to move, Bill?
No.
Alright, number 6.
I think it's,
Oh, yeah, 5.
that's not. Okay. No, he's number 2. I'm number 2.
Oh, you're 2. Alright, so now it's them. Alright, so here they go. I'm going to have them pop up, and now you'll know where they are. As they pop up, actually, Morito, where you are, you can see their blurry bodies down underneath the water, but now that they can see you, they're going to, let me see that, they're going to, I think, shoot you from underneath the water. Let's see if they can do that.
How many are beneath the water?
Those 2 are going to stay underneath the water. Nope, they gotta jump up. So they actually appear, jump up next to you, at which point you get to do whatever it is that you wanted to do. Let me have them appear, and they will jump up on the little pedestal there with you. And before they attack is when everybody who prepared something has the opportunity to do something to them.
So I cast a vicious mockery.
Alright, so
Can you
save
make a
for one of
DC
them.
For DC 16. Or what's that? That's a 30, I believe.
Yeah, it's a 3, so one of them failed.
Yes, they are taking. Oh, right, because
Now you're level. Yep.
yeah. That's nice. That's 8 points of damage.
8 points of sight.
As he comes up, he's like, "Oh, you look like a toenail licker."
There's a special place on the internet for that. That's not a big thing.
Alright, okay, we don't
So
teach
there we
you.
go. Anybody else?
We do
going
not
for these
condone
2?
toenail licking on this channel. We do not.
Alright, anybody else taking their reaction?
Yeah, my reaction. Yeah.
Alright.
Every,
Okay, so it takes every 3 of them hits, so that would be a total of 5 hits. You have to have the full 3, so 5 hits. So give me 5 damage rolls, 5d6.
5d6.
And you doing them all at the same one or different ones?
Oh, by the way, this one will have disadvantage as well since he failed.
Okay,
fuck that guy in particular. we need
5d6.
5d6 to
Mhm.
make it. So,
You know, disadvantage on attack roll.
Okay.
well, I don't care.
That's what it says.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 17.
17 points.
Damage on that.
Alright.
Yeah.
And now you get to do... Oh no, that was your action.
That was my
Alright,
action.
yeah, because you use your action on a reaction. My friend,
Okay, what am I? I'm still
there's nothing that you can
Darn,
do
right,
because
yeah,
unless you've got axes or something you can throw. Or
I have javelins.
Alright, you want to throw a javelin?
I can try.
Alright.
Yep.
Yep, you can see the one that
I can see
everybody's
one now,
beating
okay,
up on.
at least.
Alright.
There's one. Because I was like, can I see anything yet?
And let's just check something here. The distance. "40 feet.
Okay.
You can move up some if you need to. You want to move up?
Probably, yeah.
Alright, so you move on up over to here. That sounds good. And that'll be within range. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's like
Roll the hit. That's going to be a miss, because they got a pretty good armor class.
Yeah, I was gonna say so.
And go ahead and roll for the second one.
16.
16 should hit.
Should. Oh,
It
good,
does
okay.
hit. Yep.
Ah, sweet. All right. So that's 1d6 plus 3.
You're raging, so it's 1d6 plus 5.
Oh, okay. So that's 5, 6, 7 then.
Okay, 7 points of
7
damage.
points of piercing
Alright.
damage from a javelin.
Alright, very good. Alright.
I see you.
The gladiators all immediately take, because they're inside of there, I'm just going to average that. 2, and they all try and move.
I'm gonna respect that back.
1, 2, 3. And they move again in the wrong direction. This one actually, you hear a splash, but in the dark. Oh, let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of that one.
Yeah, that one's dead.
Oh, thank you. Let me leave him there. All right. so you don't hear a splash. All right. So you're the only one that can actually see this Marito. Okay, stop it. Stop it. There we go. All right. They move to there, and they have nothing that they can do. But you do see this big guy over here pop up out of the water. And he...
I don't know.
Yeah, there's that one.
Oh, that's a big one.
Mhm. He's already used.
Is that fish or kitty?
It's a kitty fish.
I don't know, but he put a wall up on me when he popped up everything last time.
He kind of surveys all of you all. What are you looking like? Good, bad, or otherwise?
First of all, I don't like you asking me that question, sir.
I'll ask it differently. Are you healthy or unhealthy?
24 out of 44, so I'm about
All
halfway.
right, cool. Oh, that's why you're
That
blue.
scares me.
That's why you're blue.
Oh,
You're asleep.
What?
I'm asleep.
You're asleep.
Oh.
You're asleep.
Dang.
But I'll let you get away with what you did already.
Okay.
Anyway. It's been a few weeks.
Oh,
Alright, so
that's right. Yeah, he knocked me out.
give me saving throws for your how many hit points do your berserkers have? You don't know?
They're berserker stats. You want me to look it up on the thing?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I got you.
They're spirits, so I don't know that they can be put to sleep.
That's fine. I'm good with that.
Fair, yeah. Oh, yeah. I wonder. There's no physical form, right?
Alright.
So they have great ass. They
All right.
I think so.
have 67 HP apiece.
Alright.
Oh, I
So
know that.
yeah, that's not gonna work. So instead,
I don't think the spirit can.
he's going to use he has this bolt.
Oh, and they have reckless attack.
Jolt. Alright, so you, Kale, have a jolt thrown at you. Is your armor class
Ouch.
11 or less?
No.
No. Alright, unfortunately he's
What you meant to say was fortunately.
Don't poke the DM.
From the point
Okay.
of view.
Don't poke the DM.
no, he unfortunately misses you twice. He goes back underground, under the water.
Ah.
Alright, back to number one. Number one.
So
What
I
would
can
you
see
like to
the
do?
one still, right?
Yep.
Alright.
You can see the two over there. You don't know how deep this water is. You could try to swim over there. You swim at half the speed that you run.
Like you're breaking, so you're not
Yeah.
double speed.
Fair. No, that was raging. That was double speed.
How was that higher level?
Well, it helps if I'm closer to people, so I can fight. At distance, I
doing this several we forgot.
not much of a advantage. So I'll try to swim to one.
Alright, so your movement rate now is 40, I believe, at
It
this point.
is, yes.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Alright,
Alright?
alright. That's an
Alright.
advantage.
This just got easy. Alright.
Of course it did.
Alright, that's where you can get to. I'll let you make one attack with disadvantage with a spear because you're in the water.
Yeah, I feel we're probably gonna.
Oh, by the way, do you want to highlight this one so that way you know it has disadvantage?
Yeah, I forgot to let them, let me let them attack real quick. Go ahead with your attack.
16 plus 6.
That's a miss, and that's gonna miss too. Okay, 22, that's gonna hit. Roll the damage.
Yeah. He's like Inception, like he dropped me.
Another 2 again.
2 points of damage.
No. I will
Finger right in your eye.
7 points.
Yeah.
Alright, that's D7. Alright, and he's not looking too good right about now. Alright,
See?
so
Again,
now,
from the water.
number 2. 2.
Number 2, that's me.
Just wait till I get out of this water, I'm gonna attack you.
There's something over there, but then again, I guess it went back in the water. Huh?
It went back underwater. He's kind of special.
Okay. I guess I can see this one
right?
Yep.
You guessing?
They've jumped up on the pedestal there.
I'm just gonna help Morito out and do vicious mockery on this one. The one that hasn't been affected by my vicious mockery yet.
But now he's no longer. This one's no longer this vicious mockery. He had his attack, and so now he's done.
Yeah. So in that case, yeah. Oh no, then I'll just go for the same guy then.
All right, go ahead. He does a saving throw. 16, you say, wisdom.
Yes.
He made it this time. All right, and that's a saber suck spell, right?
That's okay.
All right, cool. Number 3. Saber suck means that if they save, they don't take any damage and they don't suffer any of the ill effects.
Correct.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Bonus action to... she is going to... her wounds are going to bleed a little bit more.
Okay.
Basically, she is using her own life force as fuel to do more damage.
Okay.
So she's going to take a d6 of necrotic damage. So she's going to take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Um,
So, oh, you're asleep, so you can't see it.
Who's asleep?
You are.
Oh.
How do I wake him up? Is that an action?
All you have to do is smack
Grab
him.
'em.
I got better one.
You've heard the tales about waking a sleeping dragon, though, right? I mean, by smacking him, it's not...
Hey, you gotta wait for it.
she's going to concentrate both attacks on
I'll
this
do it.
one.
You might get the dragon's breath.
Okay.
That's alright.
I'm not slapping you to wake you up.
Splash of water?
It would be funny, though. I think
Something
you
tickle?
should.
So 19.
Like
Okay, 19 hits.
But I get no ticklish.
And that's on the one that hasn't been hurt, or on the one that has been hurt.
The one that has been hurt.
Okay. And the next is number 4. Who is that? Kale?
I got your damage.
Let's go. Go ahead.
All right.
I got your damage first.
So, in my effort. Oh, sorry.
And so you will get your action.
That's going to be 18 points of necrotic damage.
Damage. All right.
Go,
Nice.
go.
All right.
She just ripped
So
it.
Tell me
now,
if I can do this in the same turn, because I want to wrap my arms ever so tenderly around the dragon. And I'm going to jump both of us into the water. I'm going to wake him up with the water, and I'm going to shapeshift into a shark in the process.
Nice.
let's consult. First deck of fate. Here we go. Let's see how well you do. The deck of fate works like this. It works like this. If it's red, he fails. If it's yellow, he gets to make a d20 roll, and the number on the yellow die is the modifier, and he has to roll above a 20. If it's green, he succeeds, but there's a bit of a trick. You want to cut them first?
No, I trust you.
All right. Or do you want? Okay, you cut. You drop. Green. Oh, and here's the good one. It's odd, so that means that I get to make something odd happen. Okay, so you grab him. You. All right.
Does he burp in his sleep or something?
No. I won't make it that bad. But as you grab him and jump in the water and turn into a shark, you realize that big guy. That's when you realize there are tiny swarms of fish down in this water that have these huge teeth. So it's like they're like a swarm. Piranha is basically what they look like. Both of you two give me dexterity checks. You with disadvantage.
He's not trying to kill us at all.
Oh, no.
No, it's fine.
Come on now.
Fish at me?
Come on now. We'll make
You
this
know
happen.
it's never really their fault to kill us, but they have to play right? I can't make it
Swore
easy.
like you just cast shatter and turn them all into a...
I'm getting bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
I got 18. I rolled an 18.
So,
my bag.
you rolled a what?
18.
18. Even with disadvantage?
Oh, I did disadvantage as well.
Because you're asleep.
Okay, so that
I'm
was-
sorry, that came out more harsh than I meant to.
Okay, so that one was a 16.
Okay, 3 points of piercing
Fine,
damage.
15.
15. Alright, so you
15
still
was
save.
fine.
So you still save, and that's, you still save, but you take more damage than him. You take 4 points of piercing damage as these things
Well,
surround
at least I'll wake
you.
you up, right?
Alright, but you are awake, and you can see this guy over here, and I'm going to make him visible so that you two can see him. Everybody else, you can't see him. Just so you know, he's underwater, but since you guys are underwater, you can kind of see him. You'll still have disadvantage on ranged attacks, and certain attacks are difficult underwater, so just remember that. Okay? Now your guys, they still taking out the little, the other Deep One priests over there?
Yeah.
Alright, so give me 5d6 points of damage, because nobody seems to care about your guys over there and be taking them out.
That's their bad.
That's their bad. I mean, hey, it's good for us.
That doesn't really sound like my problem right now.
Sounds like
That's a 5.
5. Okay, let's move it. 1. Damn. 10, 14, 15.
15 points of damage.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so
I
that...
landed a die on it.
Okay, and he's looking pretty bad. Number 5. You're number 4, right, Kale?
I'm number 5.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so now I am awake.
So now you're awake in the middle of a swarm of what are basically piranha. They're actually called quippers, but they're piranha. Which, by the way, now you know how to turn into a quipper.
Hey!
they're pretty small, aren't they?
They're small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are vicious.
They're worse.
Fishes,
Shit,
fishes.
they're not
They're worse
noticeable.
they're worse if they're together. That's the bad.
Fishes, fishes.
I know because they're one of my favorite sea.
I'm curious, is anybody chatting or looking at the chat at all?
I haven't.
I haven't looked on there. I don't know. I've had a few friends say, hey.
Say hi in the chat, please. It helps us.
Can I cast Thunderclap underwater?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm a shark right next to you. That's gonna hurt like hell.
Let's say that you, okay, so let me move you all. You're there, and you're no longer asleep. And Kale, you're kind of over there. We'll move you that far away, but it's
Okay, so
10
it's only,
feet.
it's only within 5 feet.
All right,
so
cool.
yeah,
I'll be
within
that
5
nice.
feet.
I'll be nice.
All right, very cool.
I love you.
Alright.
Yeah, so I cast Thunderclap. So yeah, a creature in a 5-foot emanation
Makes
have to
a,
succeed on a con save. 15.
they succeeded. Save or suck?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Moving on, number 6. Okay, so that's them. Alright.
Womp,
So
womp.
now he's here.
So we all hear a big.
He moves ever so slightly closer, and you see these horrible looking spirits appear around him. I need you two to make wisdom saves, I believe it is, as these things that appear around him. Let me make sure I'm doing this correct.
Yeah, I don't know why. Does it mean you making saves?
I think so. Yeah, because we're in the water.
Yes, you make wisdom saving throws.
Ten.
Yes, 17. Yeah, 19.
Alright, so 19 succeeds. Okay, so 3d8, so you take 10, and you will have disadvantage.
Hurt.
Alright.
That's cool.
Oh, that's okay. Alright, so you take 8 points of necrotic damage, and you take 4 points of necrotic damage as these spirits from around him protect him.
As a reaction, can I cast shield?
No.
No.
No, I would let you. Normally, I would let you do it, but the thing is, it won't work in this case.
Okay.
Yeah.
8 necrotic?
So I will help. Yep, 8 necrotic. All right. So my little gladiators there.
Do we have any healers anymore?
I do. I got you. But I gotta pop out a shark.
Technically, she can.
Yes, you will be able to shortly. Okay, so they move over to there, and these two guys on you.
AC 15. They're trying to.
Oh, gee, imagine this. They surround themselves with these things. I need you two to make wisdom saving throws as well. 2 wisdom saving
He's
throws.
not trying to kill us at all.
No, not at all.
Quit talking shit to the DM.
You're fucking the bear, man.
I may have been told to
2 wisdom saving throws.
Dang it. Why? Wisdom.
What's the DC?
Theirs is a little bit different, so let me look that. Oh, it's 13.
13.
A what?
Actually,
So 2
that's a succeed on both.
What on both?
A success on both.
Okay.
What
What was your first one?
So wisdom, right?
Mhm.
Dang, a 13 and a next a 0.
13
That's
and a
a 1 and a
0.
14.
Alright, so you got, okay, so the first one, you take 14. You take 14, you take 7 necrotic. No.
Okay.
Bear.
No.
Necrotic, right? Okay, got it.
She's a bear token?
Yeah, takes half of that.
It's necrotic, yes, you take half of it.
Ah.
Alright, so it's 7, and then this other one is, ouch. So this one is half for you, 16, 17, 18, half is 9.
Okay.
This is the one you fail. No, this is the one you make.
Okay.
Is 9.
Okay.
So you can save and resist, so 4 points of damage, but you can't double save or double resist.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so 4.
4 points.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
okay.
gotcha. Alright, so they're all done. Back to number 1.
Barbarian.
Get out of the bloody water now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Come up.
you!
Is she able to move?
Can I
Is
at
she
least
able
move
to?
up?
Yeah,
Like
you
there,
can come
yes.
up.
You can move, but the problem is it's getting crowded. If you want, you can try and push one of them off into the water.
Fine.
Alright, so you move
Get out
up
of my
here.
way.
It's a strength. You roll strength to see which one of you gets to
With
keep the
advantage
space.
because you're raging.
Mhm.
What? With advantage? Yes.
Yeah,
what?
because you're raging. Yeah, because you're raging. Advantage on
Oh,
strength checks.
dang, man. I'm rolling terrible.
What is it?
I rolled a 9.
9. This one gets knocked down into
The
the water.
strength?
12.
Twelve.
12.
Alright, that one gets knocked down in the water, and you
Get
are
out of
now
my
up
way.
there. Alright, so
You're
that's your
crowding
move,
my space.
and you can have
You're
just,
next, by the way.
and you can have just enough space to you can just enough movement left to move on over, and you can get that one.
You want to make it single attack?
Yeah.
Do it.
Flying out of do it.
Reckless attack. Roll with advantage. If you want.
Sure. I'm not used to reckless, so I forget. I've never used reckless, believe it or not. A 14 plus.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. Roll damage.
I haven't heard those words from you.
So that is a 2d6 plus 5, because this is the great sword.
Oh,
plus 2.
oh.
What?
No, you keep going.
Okay.
I wonder if I should have the water was down. First get an opportunity attack.
Plus 2 more.
I don't think so. I don't think
So
so.
13, I think.
Unless you have been attacking blow with the spirits, have you?
That's how we-
Kevin,
The first time you
good
popped up,
damage
you
plus 2 more, right?
Whatever your should say.
Alright,
Yeah, it's
so
2d6
you
plus
two,
5 plus 2 more.
what's you two's armor classes?
16.
Armor class of 12. Right?
12. Alright, you get hit this time. That's the last one was random. So you take 4 points of piercing damage from these swimming fishes. They
Okay.
miss you.
Aaron does 14 points of slashing damage.
Thank
That's
you,
you,
because
very
also lose
good.
my
Thank
memory of
you.
it.
And this one is, no, that's a new one. Alright, so 14. Gotcha. Alright, number 2.
That's me. And I can see this big guy over here now.
No, you cannot see him because he's underwater. I'll let you maybe.
Oh, yeah, because
They're underwater. Yeah, it's murky down
I can
there.
see these guys.
Yeah. I was thinking about kind of casting shatter on the big one. Well, then again, would I get disadvantage if I tried casting a spell underwater?
You can see a spot in the water, so you could cast it there. The thing is, everything in that area is going to take damage.
Oh, right.
So you can only see it's dark in here to begin with, so you can only see out about I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, let me see what else I can do then. I need to figure out something. Yeah, I gotta figure out something.
Go out around this. And figure out some other spells I can use.
Remember, as a bonus action, you get inspiration. So
I do.
every round, so you run out.
Yeah. So in that case, thank you for reminding me of that. I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on you over there.
Okay, so you have a D8.
Yes.
It's a D8 now? Okay, that you can use when you roll an attack or a saving throw.
Yep.
In addition. Alright, so that's your bonus action. Gonna try an action, or you want to use the help action?
I guess I'll use a reaction for when this thing comes up and use Vicious Mockery, because that way.
Alright, so you're gonna concentrate on that. I got you. Cool. Number 3.
I'm doing what I can.
I'm going to shred that one that's still up on the platform with me.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
And you are... Oh.
Does a 12 hit them?
No, it does not.
Crap. Okay, so miss.
Alright, miss and miss. Alright, so I need to take that yellow off you because you no longer have the disadvantage. Alright, so there we go. Alright, number 5. 4.
Alright, has anyone, I think I asked this already, but nobody's done damage to Big Bad over here?
No one has. He's been pretty much left on his own.
Alright,
And
well,
you can't cast spells as a shark.
first time for everything, I'm gonna go bite him.
Alright, so you go on and bite him. Go have at it. Need 2 attacks or just 1?
This is 1 attack.
Okay.
Plus 6 to hit.
Okay.
It's not hitting, it's an 8.
Alright, number 5.
Wait, hold on, I rolled the wrong dice. Sorry.
Huh? That makes a difference.
Of course you
I mean,
did.
it does. I mean, it's a 10.
Alright,
I thought you ignored the damage.
Alright.
No,
Go ahead.
damage.
Alright, so you moved on over to him. Alright. Good.
Whoops.
Okay, so question. If I get out of the water, one, will the piranha get an attack of opportunity on me?
Mm-hmm.
And 2, since I see, oh God, why did you have to get near him?
Oh, I didn't realize that you were trying. You
That's
got
okay.
proximity attacks or what?
Well, I'm thinking of something.
Okay. I can get the fuck out of here.
Well, if I get out of, if I see where he is location, and I get out of the water, and I do a lightning attack in that area.
Bro, we're in the water. We're all getting fried fishies.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It should get the it should get him primarily, but it should get the fish as well. Which unfortunately, you know,
That's
if
cool.
you got some.
I got some dirt.
That
here.
sounds like drawing from the deck to me.
That does sound like it to me too.
Again, the death.
So what are you trying to do?
Oh man, maybe.
Some fuzz life shit. Let's go.
Well, I mean, I can't do fire. I can't do thunder wave. Thunder damage doesn't work underwater. Lightning seems like my only option.
But that also happened.
The real question here is, if you use a cold attack, will it create a big ice cube and trap these fishes in it? That would be dope.
Oh.
You do have
I know. I could use my dragon's breath, and then I would
I
start
mean,
the
you
action
could use
out of the
that
water.
underwater if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could use dragon's breath underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's a great idea. Then I'll cast dragon's breath.
Alright, so you surface just long enough to take a breath. Alright, they're gonna save as a group. You wanna do damage for your guys real quick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got the one guy over there that Aaron's in the way of.
Yep.
But go ahead and do the 5 of them on him.
Well, excuse me.
How much damage did you do? And what's the save?
3d6.
Okay.
And it is a
That was an all or nothing. Hey.
yeah
How much was
3d6
it?
cold
It's
damage.
10.
Death save 15.
Alright, they...
You need 10 points on 5 and 6.
They actually saved. Because they're just a bunch of little things. So it's weird.
Swim away, swim away.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Swim.
Oh, how much did you do?
11,
11 points of damage. Gotcha. So you
which is
managed-
cut in half, right? Because
No. But what happens is you manage to cut the amount of them in
Okay, I'll
half,
take
and
that.
that's the key.
and I'll take my action to get out of the water.
All right, so you're gonna okay, gotcha, cool. And so the ones that are left, do a bite in the butt, and take
Let's see.
3 points of piercing damage as you get out.
And the tuckus.
All right, 10 was it?
Yeah, it was 10.
Okay, gotcha. So that's
Comes out of the water all dripping, having to twerk to get this piranha off of his booty.
all right. You're number 5.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's them. All right, give me a saving throw. Give me a saving throw.
Wisdom?
Give me a saving throw. Wisdom saving throw. And Aaron, you have to give me 2 of them.
Wisdom.
16. So you are another 4, 5, 11 and a half is 5. What was your first wisdom save?
It was
No, for Aaron. What's yours?
11.
11.
2 again?
Okay. So that was a fail.
Two
8,
as well?
12, 13 points of
2 of them
damage.
again, right?
Yep. And necrotic damage.
Huh?
Not at 9 HP.
So a 10 and a 15. Because I like -1.
So remember, you have some of those mushrooms that do it. So a 10 and a
I have to
15.
see him.
All right, so that would be 5 points.
Oh, he did?
Um,
Okay.
And
Wait,
7
that thing over
points.
the water, dude?
I already have it. All right, so that's those 2. Oh no, that's that. Now he's going to attack you with his bolts. One of them is going to hit you. So this thing, first of all, his little evil minions attack you, and then he reaches out with his trident and hits you 1 time for 14 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And then you feel the life being sucked out of you by this particular trident for another 13 points of necrotic damage.
Holy crap. Dibs on the trident.
And now, well, he's a shark, so when he gets to 0, he goes back to his regular form. So you over there get missed, amazingly.
I'm no longer a shark, boys.
Alright. So the one that's in the water moves over to you, Aaron, and he does hit you. Alright, he hits you with his... Does he have one of those? I hope he has one of those. Oh no, he has something totally different. Oh, that's nice. All right, so what he does is he sticks his hands up out of the water, and Mary, you moved up on there. See if you could roll a perception check to see if you see this. He sticks his hands up out of the water, and he just grabs your feet, and he shocks you from inside the water. So you take 10 points of lightning damage, and your speed is reduced by 10.
So half.
So 5, and your speed is reduced. What'd you roll for perception?
Crit fail 1.
Crit fail. All right, so you didn't see. All right, number 1.
I see nothing.
That's
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, she's pissed.
So it's
This
gonna be one of
guy's
those
close enough
sessions,
to
is
get
it?
both.
What?
This guy's
Is that what we're doing,
close enough
guys?
to get both
I'm
axes.
slowly being killed by fucking fish,
Alright.
okay?
These are fish. These are fish.
I'm gonna go Happy Gilmore
I
on
don't
these guys.
care.
What's the matter with you? Look up for your home.
So if
Fucking
you use reckless
shit out of
attack,
me.
if you use reckless attack, you can roll advantage with both attacks.
Yo.
Thank God.
And these gladiator guys are just
Having a rough time.
useless. They're just useless. Oh, this one actually makes it out this time. This one, though, has taken enough damage. He is no longer with us. But that one makes it out. And he actually swims over to where the...
You better run away because he ain't doing too good. I'm sure of it.
yeah, he's looking pretty bad. All right, go ahead.
The
taking damage every turn.
What do you
first
roll?
one was 23.
23 hits. Give
And
me
the
the
second
damage.
one was like 12.
No, 12 misses. All right,
Yeah, I figured.
but that's why you have 2 attacks.
That's right. No. Okay, 2 attacks.
You rolled them both. Oh, okay. So now roll the second one with advantage.
No, that was the second one.
Okay,
It was
got it.
one
All right,
for.
so good.
So one hit. Alright.
What are the squares? 5?
So that's 8, 13, 14, 15.
All right,
15
so
points of slashing damage.
this
Yeah.
one finally goes down
Yes!
in the water.
It croaked.
I'm tired
Alright.
of getting beaten!
All right, number 2.
That's me.
Ugh.
There's gotta be something, because I don't want to shock the water with chatter.
One fish.
Wait.
Oh, hey, you just killed a guy with your heavy weapon. As a bonus action, you can make another attack with your sword because you have Great Weapon Master.
Oh, dang, I forgot about that. It's been a while since I played.
No, go ahead and roll.
Quick advantage again.
This is just gives me time to think about what I should do.
You get
Oh,
hurt.
how did that matter?
Oh, no, fire is
Plus what?
working.
8.
I can't do
No,
a
it's
lot of this
plus your-
stuff. That's kind of annoying.
Plus 5.
Plus 5, so she got a 13.
Whatever.
13 misses. All right.
Wait, plus 5. This is plus 8.
Plus 18.
Oh yeah, her plus 8 to hit with the great sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a 16.
All right.
Yeah.
So that hits.
Okay. Yeah.
Roll
I was
damage.
like, wait, no.
2d6 plus 5.
Yeah. Oh, a 6 and a 4. So that's plus 5,
Okay.
plus 2.
17 total.
17 total. Gotcha. All right. Would you like to?
Tired of getting bitten.
Let's see. I don't want to jump in the water. I'm paranoid of those piranhas that were.
You and me both. I mean,
Oh,
this was a mistake.
I'm getting pissed off.
This guy is.
I'm kind of like I'm.
It was worth
I'm
it.
not gonna lie. I'm kind of
Good
screwed.
idea.
Wait.
Go on.
I think
That's right.
I gave you the bardic inspiration. Did you use my bardic inspiration yet or no?
She did not.
No, but
Okay,
you can
so
use it for somebody.
I can use it as a bonus action for someone else. That's good. I guess I'll just use it on Mary then. It's right next to me. I'll go ahead and give you bardic inspiration, so you now have 80.
1d8 you can add to an attack, save.
Cool. Cool.
And I guess I'll just for my action. Let's see. It's the only thing I can really do. I'm gonna catch fish. I gotta insult this guy next time. I'm gonna use vicious mockery on this one right
Okay.
here.
All right. He's gonna say 19. All
Okay,
right.
that's it.
Number 3.
Me.
Alright.
Bonus action, I'm going to shift my hex, which I remembered I cast last time because I have no
Okay.
slots left.
All right.
So whoever it was on,
Okay.
it's getting moved to this guy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's toast.
Yes. Yeah, he's taking some damage now.
Finally, our DPS or DPSing.
Mine just got angry. I was getting nipped.
19 points of slashing damage.
Gotcha. All right. Do you want to move it all?
No.
All right. Number 4.
Alright, I'm going to bonus action. I'm gonna miss this.
Do your guys first.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you roll
Yeah.
roll 6. Roll 5d6.
Right.
Got it.
The Berserker Spirits.
I'm deserving that.
Max roll. Max
Oh.
roll. Max roll.
6,
That's-
6, 11, so 12, 17, 21.
21 points of damage. And now he's looking not too good. Alright, what would you like to do?
Alright, I'm bonus action. I'm gonna Misty Step back up over by
Alright, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Merid.
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 Okay, I'm going up to Merid.
Before you do that, though, give me a saving throw as those necrotic spirits attack you.
You can throw a Misty Step?
Yeah, they do it at the beginning of your action.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
before you get a chance to do anything.
One of them things.
Spirits, right?
I know, right?
Wisdom?
Wisdom, yep.
Yes.
That's a 20. That's a lot. I
Alright, so
say
there you go. So 13, 22, so 11 points of damage. Necrotic damage. Alright, but you're away from him, and he does not seem happy that you did that. As a matter of fact, you hear him cursing underwater. You can only imagine that's what he was
No,
doing.
that is me.
What does that sound like?
Number 6, what would you like to do? Merit.
No, hold on. That
Oh,
was,
oh,
that
oh.
was my bonus. So, and we're in a temple underwater. I can't call lightning. But what I am going to
And that's one of my specific rules. If you're underwater, if you're underground, you're not casting Call Lightning. Get over it.
Alright, and then, so this is technically a bonus action spell, but can I use it?
Yes, you can use it as an action.
Alright, cool. Then I'm going to 3rd level healing word on you.
Okay?
Get you back up to
Woo! Alright, I'll let you roll it and
That
take
is
care of it.
64s. Do you guys want to roll some potions?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like down to 28 points of damage.
6, so...
I've got.
There's 6,
Oh, those are kind of cool. I like those.
7,
Where's your
and then
9.
9.
9 plus 4, so 13.
13.
So 13 points
13
back.
HP.
Alright? And it's your turn, Merritt.
Alright. Okay, that's halfway, 22 out of 44. Alright, that's a little bit of breathing room.
And what would you like to do?
Alright, so there's only one baddie over there. The gladiators are gone out of the center, but it's still, the dark spell is still in place there, so we still...
It's probably got one more round left.
Then I'm going to hold my action I'm going to do as a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
For next time old boy pops his head up.
Okay?
I'm going to cast... as a 3rd level spell, Witch Bolt.
Alright.
For when he pops his head
Cool.
up.
Nice.
And it's interesting that you say that, because now it's his turn, and he just sort of disappears from sight.
Oh, he's sort of
You
away
can't,
like
even, you
Will
can't
Pump.
even see where he is anymore. Now, this guy.
He is a lot more visible than he would normally be because he's got a bunch of death spirits floating around him right now.
Well, the spirits you can definitely see.
So we can
So here's how that works.
Yeah.
He's invisible. You can't see him, so you attack with disadvantage because you don't know exactly where he is.
Okay.
But you know basically where he is.
Because of the spirits.
Yeah, because of the spirits, you know what space he's in, but you don't know exactly where he is. So he's considered hidden from sight. All right. Okay, so now that guy's going to reach his hands out at you. You've been doing your thing. He's going to do the same thing that.
My place is being very.
AC
20.
28.
So.
He gripped me.
No, it was not a.
Dirty
not
twenty was a
crit.
dirty
It was a
20.
dirty
30, 20,
20.
okay.
Alright,
Oh.
so he does
From a shocking grasp. That
10 points of lightning damage, and your speed is reduced by 10. And give me a saving throw for your hex. The DC is 10. Because that's the minimum it can be.
Don't tase me, bro.
Taser, taser, taser.
He said, pew, pew.
What kind of name is Taserface?
Haha, it's a 9.
Up, so your hex disappears, unfortunately. Alright, and this round, the darkness disappears.
Yes.
Finally. And so now you can kind of see where that other gladiator went, and you can see there's nobody else up here by the oops, did the wrong thing. Up here by where your mushrooms are. If you could get to them, you just have the one left, and then that gladiator's not doing too good. And you've got, basically the spirits are kind of, I'll put a marker out there.
We mean.
For the purpose of him, we'll put him here. We'll put him, he's about right there. That's the best you can.
That's the big bad, we think?
Yeah, that's the big bad guy. That's the best you can see. Alright. So that's them, number 1.
This guy's still up.
Finish him!
Right
Yes.
close.
Yeah.
Right
Wish,
close.
Time for a
dang.
fatality.
Right close to
These little
flag.
bastards are.
And road. Wait, we want to move. Oh, there you
I think I want fish for food soon.
go. This fish is making me hungry.
Dang.
It's a
Both the
9.
same.
It's a 9.
Good lord.
Plus
Plus
eight.
what?
Let's see.
That's 17, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
Roll
But
the-
it's
go
funny,
ahead
they
and
roll
roll for
both
the
the
second
same. 13 plus 8.
Okay.
46,
Two hits.
46 plus 10.
46%, thank you. 1,
46 plus
2,
10. No, 46 plus 10.
3. 46
Big
would
difference
be.
between 56
I
and
do.
the total. Alright, you got
6, 3,
6632, so 12, 17
plus
10.
5,
Plus 10.
plus.
Yeah,
Plus 10, because you get twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 17 plus 10 is 27. Okay, so that.
She just marked him, okay?
And he,
What?
in actuality, yes, he dies.
Oh,
yes.
how do you do it?
Oh, do you want to describe it?
Yes.
Some people just love it. Okay, so that's what she does. She says,
I'm tired of being
You fuckers are gonna die.
All
All of you.
Okay, so number 2, what are you
They were
doing?
gorgeous.
Okay, so
You
now
see a
that the
gladiator over there.
here, yeah, I do actually. This is the perfect time to use shatter. I'm gonna turn into a bowl of salsa.
Alright.
Uh,
Constitution saving throw, and he failed.
oh, he fails. Awesome.
Uh,
I'm just gonna cast a third level.
Right.
Why not? So that'll be, let's see, it's 3d8. So I think 40. So yeah, add one more d8. Okay, so that's
48 thunder damage.
That's 1, 2, 3, and where is it?
And he's all scarred up from the acid and the cold. He's got cold marks and stuff like that.
No.
These other two guys are just frozen statues.
Yeah, they're just sort of laying there at this point.
6, 12, 14. So that's 14 points of thunder damage.
Alright, and so that
Does he kill him?
does him in.
Okay, so
All
my
right.
character is going to fight, like as he sees this guy trying to like run away, he's going to bring up his gong hat, and he's going to get on his stick, and like you just kind of
And does the
completely
thunder.
just scatter.
Alright,
I
so
turn
you
him
do
into
that.
salsa, and that's what he is now.
So, you want, number 3, go ahead. You see basically where he is. You would have disadvantage to get the guy. The angle's a little bit odd, but you can't have double disadvantage. So there you go.
Get you.
The big bad guy.
Okay.
He's still over there somewhere.
Like the square.
That look, he's somewhere in the vicinity of that light
The
blue
water.
square.
Okay.
If you wanted to hit him.
I still see the spirits floating around in there, right? Yeah. Okay. So is it just because he's in darkness? Because I do have the other side.
It's because he's underwater.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's underneath here?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
underneath. He's in a weird spot. It's
no,
just
he's
very
right
difficult to see him. Can you see that little square?
Oh, I see.
That's about where they are.
He's right here.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Roughly.
Okay.
See what I did there? I did blue on blue, and then it's
Yeah,
hard to see,
that's
like you hard to see. And
Very
Oh,
fast.
very clever.
Very clever.
Mm,
You can always just shoot him.
yeah, I can try to just shoot that area with my Eldritch Blast. So
That's just a couple disadvantage rolls.
yeah. First one, disadvantage.
So if there's anybody watching that doesn't know what that is, disadvantage, you roll 2 dice, and you have to take the lower of the 2.
Yep. Second one.
Oh,
No. A couple of red bolts go in that direction, but they find nothing but air.
All right, number 4.
Alright, first things first, the spirits, like they're going straight for Big Bad. Like they're jumping in the water and heading off.
All right, so they can actually run up over there, and for them, it's every 4 of them, so that would be
It's 17.
4.
Yep.
But you're going to cut it in half because it's a disadvantage, so you can roll 2d6.
Okay.
Okay?
So decent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
We're getting damage done. That's
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
7 points of
7 points. And you do see some blood appear in the water. It doesn't make you exactly able to see him, but blood does start to appear in the water
I have a
where
question.
he is. Huh?
I have a question.
Hmm?
Does water's full of piranha, right?
They're his.
I mean, he is a fish.
How loyal are
He
they?
is a fish.
Right on.
Should have been like the
He is a fish
Finding
guy.
Nemo. It's like,
Oh yeah, because they're spirits, the prawns. So it's like,
Yeah.
Fish are friends, no?
Alright, number
Real
5.
real quick, for mine. Because I'm gonna move up.
Oh, you got it?
I've
Alright.
never eaten a fish.
Where are you?
I'm way
Fish
down
priests
south.
are friends.
You're
not
way
friends.
down south. Alright.
I had to
So you can run. I'm gonna say you got a chance to move up there.
How far is 30 feet away from me?
Now you can move to there, and you'll be out. You'll be away from those little spirit things of his.
Yeah. Can you put me more centered, like actually on the map? Like I want to get.
All right. You want to stand on top of the dead guy?
No. Centered like right here. Like right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Reason being, can you draw a 30-foot radius around me?
All right. Absolutely. 30-foot radius.
What are you doing?
And
Don't smash
let's
me.
make yours green because you're druid.
I'm a druid. Yay!
Oh, I did the wrong shape. Sorry. It is a circle, right?
It's a circle.
Gotcha. Cool. Alright, 30-foot sphere.
Yeah, don't smash me, please. That's big, you realize how big that is, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Put it around me and watch what I do.
Alright.
Cool.
So, Marito
Move me a
and
little to the
Merritt are
right.
in
Move me a
it.
little to the right, so I can get them in there.
Little where? What?
Move me a little to my right, like go that way a little bit,
Hey,
just like that.
should have released.
Okay.
And now I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I
Alright.
take no damage.
Alright, so what that means, guys, is healing energy radiates from you in an aura in a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including me, to regain 2d6 hit points.
One
Oh.
person at a time.
So one person at a time.
Yeah.
So, what's the sound of your aura?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you would hear that sound
Actually, no, you just hear bugs chirping.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Sounds.
you hear-
Okay, so who are you
Howling
chirping?
monkey.
Where did the birds go?
So who are you chirping this
I'm in a
time?
cage.
I'm chirping over. Actually, I'll do.
Bats?
Well, who's taking more damage? Like, what do we got?
I've got 19.
That
You got
doesn't
19
sound like
health?
that.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna heal you. So 2d6.
I'll work on my
You guys hear
sound.
crickets and you think it's a bad thing, but then he starts healing. So
Oh, okay. Alright. So now number 5.
Single.
Alright, so I am way back there as well. I need to move as far forward as I can.
Okay. You've had a couple turns where you didn't move, so I'm going to say you can get to the edge of there. If
You don't want to get all the way close because
Yeah, that's good.
the
And
spirits are still moving around.
Ooh, wait, he's in the water as well.
Yeah,
Zap
I'm
the
gonna-
water.
And now that you all are over
I have
there.
one more to do lightning damage. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb in the water at him.
In the water at him, so
Yeah.
he saves with advantage. Then that's how I can do that. You're just going at a random spot.
Yeah.
And it's a dex save. He actually fails.
Oof.
Okay.
Alright.
That's just an attack roll. There's no save.
Oh, okay. Attack
If
roll.
the attack roll
Thank
is
you.
successful, then he takes
3d8.
Yeah, 3d8 lightning.
because fuck that guy.
If you roll the same number on 2 or more, you get to do something else cool. Come on. No. It's going to be 15 lightning damage.
Okay, 15 lightning damage. Gotcha. And since you all are now close enough, I can reveal.
That's not.
That
Command C.
Alright, come on.
everything all of a sudden goes dark.
Nothing back to the void. TPK.
Yep.
Been fun, guys.
Fishman detonates a nuke underwater. Places bag of holding inside bag of holding. We all die.
I nuked a dragon one time. It was because I found like a necklace of
Actually,
like
that just
fireballs.
means we have a new adventure in the astral plane.
Alright, what?
I've had that happen.
Here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To get back to the mortal realm.
Yep. It's fun.
Alright, so at this point, you can kind of see, one or more of you can see everything. And now let me figure out why this won't let me do this. Alright, there we go. Let's delete that. as the shadow thingies follow him over into this area. You can't completely tell where he's going, but you can tell there's a little cove over there. So, at this point, we're sort of out of initiative order. So, what would you like to do?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move up, not to. I'm guessing this guy still has a.
We can still see the spirits. Around
Yeah.
They went with him to an area you can't see.
Okay.
They sort of disappeared in that little door over there. You can kind of tell they're somewhere over there.
Over here?
Okay.
Oh, can you not see? Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah, he went
Oh,
somewhere
you
over
went
in
over
there.
there, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's grab our shit and get out of here. Let's go.
Oh wait, you guys killed the thing. Okay.
We're all dead, right?
Can I use my...
So you kind of have a choice. We're actually in open, but I need to come around the table. So just give me a quick thing. What are you doing? What do you do?
Okay. I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna loot the gladiators.
Start looting gladiators. Okay, what are you gonna do?
Is there anything that I killed had anything on it?
Loot the gladiators.
I'm gonna tell my spirits that are still there, and still have corporal form, I'm guessing. I'm gonna tell them to start grabbing the mushrooms that we came for. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go. Come on.
All right.
There's a bunch of them, so yeah. We got 17 fucking hands over there,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, I will.
34 technically, but
Uh,
it feels like there's more in this place. Almost died.
Sorry, it's my gnome taking
We
me
did.
over.
Can't wait to get my life back though. Oof.
My gnome heritage is coming in and telling me I want to take things. I still know how to take them. They're like Indiana Jones.
if I move to this island over here, do I have vision of this room?
Do you want to move to that room?
Will I be able to
Like
see?
if he moves to that island right there,
Yeah.
can he see this way and
Like,
see
like
indicator?
if
This
Homeboy were-
island?
yeah.
Yeah. You move over to there, and you can actually. Hold on a second.
So if he were to come out of that room, I would see it.
Okay. Okay, so that's right.
Also, can we, while this is all passing, can we say that everyone's getting a round of healing for my body?
You can do like a couple of people. I'll tell you what, you can do 2 people.
All right.
All right, so you can see him, and you can see 2 more of those little priest-looking guys in there, and they're having a conversation. And he looks over at you, and you hear him say in the most broken common you ever heard this.
He said leave.
Leave, yeah.
Oh, ain't
So,
got
Merit said. Exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the range right
Alright, so
now.
I'm gonna heal her and him.
Okay, so
Take
150 feet, yeah. I'm throwing a fireball right
all
now.
right, so you fireball. Okay, cool. So 3.
Plus, it's 2d6.
All right.
86 for me.
Okay.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it's just 2.
Now, Mary, you're a bit new to the game. Upcasting, if you cast it at a higher level, you add more d6 to it.
Yeah, I'm casting it at a third
Third
level.
is normal. If you cast it at 4, you add 1d6.
I don't have 4th level spots yet.
No, you don't. Okay, gotcha.
So we just hear from across the room, come.
I need 5 minutes. He'll get it.
They all fail. Go ahead
He's
and
powered
roll
up.
the damage.
Can somebody donate a D6? All right.
There you go.
I already got
Oh,
yours.
you got mine.
I already got yours.
Jesus, he just nuked the room. How far did my guys get with the mushrooms coming out of here?
They're getting over there.
All right.
And it's a good thing you have them all because this thing is huge. It fills
14.
the galley, it fills the underground of a ship. You have not seen these, but these tanks, they're used
34.
to haul these mushrooms from an island over to Bremen where you had been to. How much?
34.
34 fire
Alright,
damage.
and these things, it immediately kills these 2 priests because they are, what you notice is that the fire, you remember in the gladiatorial arena, it was doing a lot of damage to them. And he has not had a problem, but when he gets a chance, he jumps into this water and just flat out disappears.
Okay, wait.
You see none of his stuff, and he is out of here.
All right, you're gonna hear me yell at everybody. Protect the spirits. They're moving the mushrooms. We draw a line of defense.
All right. So, oh, okay. So here we're gonna go around. We're gonna do the thing with the cards. Tell me something reasonable that you might find on the gladiators that you want, or on that you look for. 1, 2, 3. Starting with you, Merritt. Something reasonable, and
I would look for any magical items or healing potions.
magical items. Anything specific? Otherwise, it's my choice.
Healing potions or
Healing potions. Gotcha. Go
Healing
ahead.
potions are dealer's choice.
All right.
I'm gonna go right here. Sounds good.
This man drew for
All right.
+2.
Oh, not only do you find a healing potion, but you find a staff in that room that managed to survive.
Nice.
Awesome.
Alright?
Is this a
No,
magical staff?
We have
There's something magical about it, but here's the thing. This is gonna take a lot of work to figure out. This thing is powerful. Okay? What are you looking for? Oh, just by the way, with the green +2, you get an extra boon. Alright? You succeeded, but you get an extra boon. And in this case, it's the magic of that staff. Okay,
Nice.
go ahead.
Let's see. Something that would increase her armor class.
Something that would increase our armor
Just
class.
generic item,
Alright.
whatever it might possibly be. Nope.
Nope, and it's a 1. So, so you're looking at their armor, and as you're like messing with their armor, it's one of the gladiators. You accidentally give yourself a cut on the on one of their swords. You accidentally hit it and take 1 point of damage is all, so not too bad. All right, my friend.
Okay. I guess I can see if I can just try to find some. Probably something like that. I want to say like a magic item. Just seeing if these gladiators had anything special or anything like that.
All right, let's just see. Let's just see what they have. All right, cool.
I got a yellow and some white.
All right, roll a d20. Roll a d20. If it equals 20, they have something special for you.
Either 19 or 20.
Okay. No, I got 11.
All right. Aaron.
I already have a +2 sword.
Should I? Something's better than that.
Maybe.
For healing potions.
That's what I was thinking.
You don't
All
have
right.
a +2 sword. The +2 comes from your rage. Your sword is normal.
Oh,
But
cool.
you could definitely use a magical sword.
So, yeah.
All right, then I'll look for a magical sword. Hopefully, a good
Great
one.
sword.
All right, so you want to look for a magical greatsword. That's interesting. All right, let's take that. Nobody was using one, so let's take a look. Go ahead. No, and it was not, and it was even, so I don't get to do anything sinister. All right.
Good.
I'm gonna look
At least there's
for
that.
something that I like the whole some magical armor.
Something the armor that you can. Oh, I didn't shuffle it.
Go for it.
Magical armor that a druid can
That a
use.
druid can use. Yeah. I want to be clear.
All
Yeah.
right, all right.
It's like a genie.
+2.
Oh, let's go! Woo! All right, maybe I need to get rid of these cards. You all are so lucky with these.
Not me.
I just want to thank
either.
the DM for shuffling beforehand.
Yeah, that was great. All right, I'm going to have to think on it. Those of you that are watching us on YouTube, we need to take a little break here. The DM needs a little break here. About a 5-minute break. We will be right back. I'm going to pause this, and we will be back in about 5 minutes. Okay? You may hear us talking, but don't pay any attention.
Yeah.
All right.
I wasn't trying to see that trying that thing.
They'll back that off. Just so in case someone like yells and like, oh shit, you know, then they're not clear.
So I would assume it's me. See there, as I was talking, you jumped up into the red.
And that's fine. So the way that you see how it's your red, it's technically starting at like -6.
Yeah.
So -6 is fine. Because the only thing that you got to worry about is don't hit 0. Like,
Yeah.
beyond that, you're fine.
You know,
Okay.
They're kind of new. We're not used to seeing them.
I know. I'm waiting. I'm trying to get the.
What's going on?
I'm trying to get a dice, but like, there's this one guy who's just taking forever to get
They
his
do.
book done. Even though he.
All right. So let's get back to the game now.
I left it there.
All right. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, I know where I need to go. All right. So we are back to the game. We've got about another hour and a half that we can play and stream and what have you. I've had fun so far. I hope you guys are kind of having fun. We'll see what happens after this. All right. So you all, they have managed the what do you call it?
Spirit.
The spirits
Barbarian. Barbarian.
are strong enough. They carry it and they get it back up to the boat that brought you here. You four recognize the guy. Remember, he was from your village. This is someone that you have never seen because you were from Bremen, or from the actual peninsula on Island. So you don't know who this is, but he's the one that helped you get here, and you kind of trust him. So what would you all like to do? Oh, we're imbibing the spirits now.
It's apple juice for those of you watching on stream.
So you have arrived up there. What would you all like to do? You're heading back to Bremen, I'm assuming.
Short rest.
Oh, you want to take a short rest before you head anywhere?
Yes, please.
All right. So
I'm just going to maintain
This
focus on
one.
my healing.
yeah, there we are. All right. So these are. I'm just taking you back to the islands where you were before. You are actually somewhere between Bremen and here. Let me see something quick. I just restarted the session, so I'm going to have to go over here and open that up again. All right, there we go. So you can see it now on the screen. All right. So you rest on the boat before you head out. I'm going to let you all take care of that. Give yourself some.
Can I just say that I was maintaining my healing? I don't need to rest. So
All right, so you can do a total of this. You would have had, you did 3 rounds, so you would have had 14d6 left. Roll 14d6 and distribute those points.
okay.
So we're doing the short rest?
Need help?
Yeah, sure.
We can raise your bag.
Just 70 to 70.
Let Kale. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna try to do my best to use you all's character names like I usually do, but definitely while we're here doing this.
Okay. Because it's not
I'm not gonna get mad.
like you just do all
And
that.
then get my
Yes,
character
but
thing
see
right.
how many points you get back first.
Okay, no, that's
what I'm
fine.
saying.
I'm just going to do the
Alright.
short rest without the,
He's doing the other 7. I'm waiting on him.
Okay.
Oh, let me get my help. Oh, right. I didn't get it.
Yeah.
22.
And third out.
I did turn someone into salsa today, though.
Points of healing.
All right, so I will let you distribute them.
All right, who's not feeling well?
37 or 62.
I'm 22 or 44.
34 or 60. Not terrible.
So what did we say there was? There was, what, 52? Alright, so let's go
He's 20.
2020 and then the rest on her.
I should have gone back for those.
2020,
Oh.
12?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It would have been a nice meal.
All right, and so now, if you want, you can go ahead and do your short rest. If you want to do a short rest, I know, because you have at least one warlock in the party, and the druid needs to get back his shape changes. Your shape shifts. All right, and I'm gonna look up something here real quick for my druid friend over there. Oh. Yes, you're going to have to do some research, or did you take the spell? You know who has the spell Identify? Vikram has the
Vikram has
spell.
it.
Vikram has it all the time.
Is he with us on the ship?
Wait, I think
No,
I have
he
to
is not
take magic
with you
as
on the
well
ship.
too.
But you are closer to the admin than you are to Friend.
Oh.
No, you're not. because
Maybe
it's
Myrna.
2 days away.
Yeah.
Maybe Myrna can help me with that.
Myrna is Ogma, so she's going to be a wisdom cleric as well. She may be able to help you. Okay? All right.
You know, you could just attune to it and figure it out, right?
Yeah.
You could.
Nothing ever went wrong from a tuning something that you didn't know what it was.
Fuck it, we ball.
Ball.
You know, you said that once before, and here we said.
That's a terrible idea. What time?
All right.
Okay, so what we're gonna do with this then? Who's teaching?
For the sake of the string, that's the sound of the waves in the ocean.
Yes. All right. So you finish that, and you are. So which way are you headed? You have a small boat, not enough to bring everybody back. You have to take these mushrooms back. As a matter of fact, that's right. The commander is actually navigating the boat back to Bremen.
Yes.
So you make it fairly easily. It was only about an hour out where you were. You make it back on shore. The acolytes that were there, there's only one of them waiting down there for you to return. And you arrive, and he asks, "So, were you successful?"
Yes. We were successful.
Thank Ogma.
Yeah, of course.
And what was the reward
Ogma
that
did
was?
so much
And
fighting.
what was the reward that was promised to you?
We were going to trade for these mushrooms to acquire passage on a ship so that we can save a bunch of children, which I would imagine that all praise Ogma, that Ogma would probably appreciate that as well.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, there's an orphanage. It is next to the temple.
Right. They need to make up some extra beds because they're about to be
So he says,
full up.
the Temple of Ogma can purchase all of the healing mushrooms that you have.
Nice.
And there are a total in that group, you sort through them, there are about 20 of them, and so that's worth about 500 gold pieces. And you have a lot of the food ones left. So he looks at you, so where would you like to sell these food mushrooms?
Where would you recommend?
Is it a market or a bazaar anywhere nearby?
Absolutely, and so he leads you to the market, and it's daytime right now. It's dusk, and the sun is beginning to set. You had gone out in the morning. It took you a while because that battle was kind of heroic. It took you a little more time than what you expected. The good news is you seem to have finally gotten rid of this particular cult. All right, so he leads you to the bazaar. Let me see. Everybody roll a perception check.
I'm good at this.
No.
I'm really good at it, guys. Something.
I'm really good at perception.
18.
If it actually got...
Roll a d20 and add your wisdom to it.
25.
I see nothing.
Aaron Dirks.
I got a 1 with a
Mauricio
negative
got
1
a
in
16.
wisdom.
I'm going to say something. It's a
So-
really nice
Thank you
wall.
very much.
My 4 non-raging friends, as you lead Aaron by the hand through the streets.
I'd be smiled.
The ears.
By
I know you were in
the
town,
streets.
We are. So we
You
have a drink.
see that symbol over and over again. It's the one that Ren Rishi told you about that has something to do with an underground cult, a syndicate of some type. And roll a history check.
I win.
Hmm?
I win it.
Alright.
Oh,
Oh, you from Bremen.
oh, am I?
Yeah.
This is your hometown.
This is your place, dude.
You okay?
You
We
ready?
get a,
Hey,
do I have my wisdom to that?
Yeah.
chew.
13.
Chew.
13.
Alright, so
So this is
you...
the Black Cowl organization.
Yes,
About the poison
exactly.
glands from me earlier.
Mm-hmm. The
You have
organization
sold to
that...
Black Cloud organization?
It was-
yes. Oh, I'll let you all.
Yes, it was unbeknownst to me. We needed the coin. I didn't know until he turned his back and fled with it and gave me more coin than I thought I deserved for the glands. When we realized that
You give poison to assassins.
we gave poison to
Huh.
a group of thieves that specializes in poison.
Yeah, that never came back to hurt anybody. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh yes, that's going to definitely be his fault when that happens.
No, I didn't say that. I just said it could come back to bite us.
Pretty sure we all needed the gold.
Yes, it
No, no, no,
absolutely
I-
could come back to bite us.
What
You
do I
sound
remember real
like
quick
that.
before I
all
go on
right,
with
so what you do know about them is it's very pervasive throughout the city. Whenever somebody disappears, specifically, they're the first people that you suspect, but there's no real way to
I would do it.
to catch them or tie them to it, simply because nobody knows 100% who all of them are. And the actual nature of some of them is difficult to ascertain. Because when you look at them, they look like normal humanoids. And yet, they're not for some reason. Okay?
Okay.
So, in any case, you make it, and while you're making it there, what's striking about this is that you see more of these symbols everywhere. You see one of them particularly. What would you like to do?
Just make a note of it. I mean, it's one of those like they're everywhere. Like they're all throughout this town. I'm just kind of keeping track of like where I see a higher concentration of those.
All right. And what you do notice is that there is a bit of a pathway, but from what you can tell, it leads in a circle. It just mystifies you how they're doing it. They manage to, even though they seem to be some kind of directions, you just can't make out exactly where to find these people.
There's no markings on it like an arrow pointing. Like,
Well, that's just it. It leads. It seems to be leading in a trail, and then all of a sudden you find yourself kind of back where you started from.
can I do a perception check in that area? See if I notice anything.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I don't know why I'm looking for this damn cult, but let's do it. Let's knowledge is power, guys. That is a 19.
Okay, so it seems to be some sort of pattern or path, or the markings are done so that only people that can understand certain languages or certain types of markings
Gotcha.
would understand what it is here. And you know that as a druid because you have seen animal markings on trees and you've made them on the trees, so you know that as a druid, you can mark certain things
Right.
and people will know what it means, or other druids, rather, will know what it means.
So,
This is just one of those secret languages that
right.
you don't get.
Does anybody have a read languages, spells?
I think I do.
Of course, the
comprehend
fucking
languages.
does.
Let me go ahead and check the spells real quick. I think I got it. Let's see.
Also, do we need to talk to these people? Are we personal?
Oh, first level?
Is our guide the
No, these are just things that you noticed. You don't need to talk to them.
no, the acolyte who was leading us to the
Yeah,
Is he
he's
still with
leading
us?
you. Yeah, he's still with you. He's
So
leading you.
I would ask him, like,
If anything,
what is your name?
And he tells you that it's Brent.
Right. Are you taking us to the best place to sell these mushrooms?
I'm taking you to the marketplace, depending on what all you have left. And he kind of looks in it, and he says, like some of the ones that are still magical, you might want to go to a magic user person, like that one. And he points to one of the ones that will cast a revivify because the church didn't recognize it. All they wanted was the healing ones. That one you may want to sell at a magic shop. These other ones, who knows, probably just want to sell them at a common shop that sells food. Or you may want to take it
Can I roll
to...
perception to make sure I believe him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll take them.
That is a 9.
Yeah,
I think that's inside.
Can we
You're a lovely aloof dragon.
Okay, go ahead.
can we find a magic shop that maybe it has one of the markings nearby? Seems like they want to pay a lot of money for this shit.
A magic shop with
One of those cult markings, like see if
Okay.
is it like think like Skyrim, how they did like the thieves guild marks.
Okay.
Are they marking them outside the buildings that could
Okay.
possibly signify, hey, this business is affiliated? 4, so I gotta
Roll a
16.
d20
16 or better.
and let's see how well you do.
12.
No.
You do find magic shops
Yeah.
or potion shops and things of that nature, but you don't seem to find one with the markings next to it. But you find one that probably would take a couple of those mushrooms off your hand.
Yeah, let's go and do that.
I'm going to send this
persuasion
anyone
check
in.
to get a good price, just to kind of gloss over the whole thing.
What do we have here? Let's see, you have, what mushrooms do you have? Common every day.
No, these are magic mushrooms.
Magic,
Should I-
you say.
should I try
Oh,
to bargain?
magic mushrooms, you say. So, a very special clientele might be interested in those.
Yes, which would fetch you a very good price, would it not?
What price do you think it would fetch for me?
What we know what magic was without magic sword.
These are the ones that cast Revivify. They
Oh,
bring you back to life if you feed
What
them
are the
quickly enough.
I think 10 gold. Okay, so 30.
The power of life and death in flight. Goodness. I mean, 100 gold would be warehouse prices, wouldn't it?
How many do we have?
He says, prove it to me.
Want to see me kill this guy?
Oh.
I'm glad it hurt.
I was going to say,
Things come out.
I was going to say,
Things
him.
were like,
Let's just see what happens.
Oh, man, I like that.
No, me.
Her
Come here.
fangs are going to come out. I'd be happy to show you.
Go ahead. And he points to
He's my friend. I don't know you.
I can tell you right now that if we kill one of our party just to show you, you're going to buy all of them at double the price.
Your attempts to intimidate me are not going to work. I'm afraid. He pulls back his thing. He says, I'm afraid I'm more well connected than you might think. And he has the symbol inside his jacket. He says, so, let's start this negotiation,
Friend,
Charles.
I think you mishear me. I'm not trying to intimidate you. I'm simply stating that if we are going to end the life of a party member, just to show you these mushrooms, I would like a guarantee of price.
I think you should roll a persuasion.
yeah,
I think that would be for more fitting.
well,
For today, you are not going to get the price. However, if you will tell me what you want, I will speak to my people.
How many of these revivified mushrooms do we have?
You have 10 of them.
We want 1,000 gold.
Each.
No, for the lot. Which is an excellent deal.
Put it there. And he points to the counter. He starts doing this, and you hear words that Vikram has used
And it
before.
is chanting, it is...
And he's chanting, and it's not the one where he's trying to talk to the gods. It's where he's trying to identify himself.
And I recognize that, right? Not the language, but just what he's doing.
You recognize what he's doing,
Okay.
but exactly what he's doing.
know if I'm bringing a flame that's all.
And he says, show me the other 9, please. Done. And he gives you the 1,000 gold. He says, out! Shop is closed for the day.
Before we leave, I simply have a favor. My friend, if I'm not mistaken, that was an identify spell, correct?
This spell, that spell, identify, misidentify, okay.
We've acquired the new item. I simply wish to see what it is. Would you be willing to assist us? I feel like we gave you fair price. It's just a simple favor.
200 gold pieces.
That was a long way.
No, not for 200.
Not for 200. We have other connections. I simply wish, as a friend, we find any other more magical items, we can bring them your way.
Merritt would lean close and... We might be more well-connected than you think we are as well.
I mean, he just kind of smiles at that.
And I would put the staff on. Tell me what you think of this. And I'll do it for 50
Alright,
gold.
so go ahead and roll intimidation. This would be the second one, because I only allow 2. You did 1, and now the
I'm
second
going to
one.
help. Thanks.
I didn't mean to intimidate him. That's not what I was
Oh, no,
Advantage?
no. So the way I do it, remember, is 1 person with advantage or 2 people normally. So you can guidance him.
Yeah,
It's an
I'll
18?
guidance him.
An 18
I
and a
think I do
15.
have.
I have +2.
Well, he's on the.
Oh, plus my
Charisma.
charisma plus 4, so it's a 22.
Wow.
Telepathically saying this to him, I'm like, I really don't like this guy.
He's like, you said what?
No, I telepathically said that to him.
What did you say?
I really don't like this guy.
He doesn't seem to be dealing with. He's okay. In any case, he says, "This will frost someone very well if you need to. It's a staff of frost." Or staff of freezing. I can't remember which one it's called, but it's the one in the Dungeon Master's Guide. It's the Dungeon Master's Guide. Now, as I said, out you go.
We appreciate
Thank
you.
you
for your service.
Okay.
Can we go get a drink now?
And then it's fairly easy. Okay, so you immediately head off to get a drink, and
She
the rest
forgot
of
she
you
was
following her.
No, we're gonna go sell these mushrooms.
No,
We'll meet up at the tavern later.
All right. So you all go off to sell the mushrooms. So my friend over here, and because we're talking to you, and I do know this is happening, let's start to you. So you go sit down and start the asking barmaids and what have you for food and drink. And as you're sitting there, what are you doing? She comes up to you and says, "What can I get for you?"
Ale, if you have it.
Absolutely. And she goes, grabs it, brings it back. No big problem. Here you go. That'll be 5 copper pieces. All right, and just keep them coming.
Yeah.
All right, very good. All right, so she just walks off and she brings you ale after ale after ale. How many are you going to drink?
Oh,
How many three?
Yes.
About 3, yeah.
All right, so
8?
so give me one Constitution saving throw, and it's against poison. So if you have advantage,
Of course.
I mean, she
What
is
if
a,
there's a library?
she's a Goliath.
Probably.
Yeah.
dwarves have advantage.
I don't imagine
Yeah, but
3 ales would be much for a Goliath.
Still have to make the save.
There might be like a.
so it's Constitution, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell you something.
Uh,
It does. Temple of what again?
10.
I'll go
Alright.
right there.
So, it's a
My
good
balls
thing
are
you
in bed.
stopped at the third one because you're feeling a little tipsy. You know, that ale that you
Right.
had made before, it wasn't so good. It's not sitting well on your
So this
stomach.
one's
So
different.
this one, yeah, you're just not
Yeah.
used to this one. And you begin stumbling your way back to wherever you think it is. Roll a history check to see how well you make it back, but with disadvantage. To see how well you make it back to the hotel.
The barbarian's making a history check at disadvantage, folks.
Right?
History check, disadvantage, barbarian.
Yeah.
Wait, wait,
That goes to natural 20.
And a
But,
six.
but a 6.
Ah.
I wish it wasn't at a disadvantage.
So
I did roll a natural 20.
you are wandering around and you turn the corner and you
Yeah.
believe you are exactly where you need to be.
Yeah.
And by this time, dusk is beginning to set in. And when you turn the corner, you're like, wait a minute. And you run into the end of an alleyway.
Uh-oh.
Rather
Right.
than the hotel you see, rather than the inn that you see in front of you. What are you doing?
Go back. I'm going down the alleyway.
Alright. You turn around, and there is a being of some type standing there in front of you, who's roll a perception check. It's cowled, so it's difficult
Right.
for you to be able to tell exactly who or what it is.
Right.
Alright? It begins moving its hands
Oh,
and mumbling.
right.
Yell stranger.
I don't have telepathic like you do.
I should yell.
Stranger danger. I don't think you're
It-
close.
Yeah.
Roll for me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, man, kill me, Smalls.
You got this.
Not with the wisdom.
You can do it. Come on.
Not with the wisdom.
You gotta die, dude.
Oh, you think?
You got it.
19. Well, so 18.
Alright, so, whatever this thing is, it was trying to take over your mind. What would you like to do?
Do it! Luckily, she was already self-poisoned.
Yeah, she was already wasted, so there was no mind to take
Nobody
over.
home.
What would you like to do?
I
Trying to make a withdrawal, no money.
What would you like to do?
You're a barbarian.
You're at the end of the alley. This thing is standing there and just tried to take over. What do you do? 3, 2.
I like to rage and ask what the hell they're doing.
Oh my god, swing!
So you rage. All right. So he sees you raging. All of a sudden, you're in total darkness.
Okay.
Oh.
Give me a saving throw.
Okay.
What kind of saving throw?
I don't know.
it is a Constitution saving throw.
I have to roll low. 9.
9 points. All right. So luckily you rate, and you start squealing the way those spider things did. That Renrishi casts his darkness. You have no idea where you are.
That's
You are
fair.
in the darkness, and something is reaching out, and I was about ready to say a different word, but it's like slimy. It's slimy and it's cold and it's dripping acid on you
Ouch.
here,
Okay.
and you have no idea where this thing is anymore. I'm going to leave you right there for the moment.
Okay.
You all head off, and it's fairly easy to pedal off the remainder of these mushrooms. The problem is there are so many of them, so we'll do a bit of a shorthand of this. I want to roll a group persuasion to see how quickly you sell off these thousands of mushrooms.
Persuasion?
Persuasion. Who's going to be the main person?
I think. Oh, yeah.
Well, one of you two. What's who's
My
higher?
persuasion is pretty high. Let me see. Let me go ahead and check again.
I forgot we
Should
you're a
be.
gnome now, not a turtle.
Let me check my skills real quick. Persuasion. Plus 10. Yeah.
That guy.
Okay.
Plus
All right.
guidance.
So you roll, and you roll first. What's your character's actual name? Because I have this weird name.
Is Gang Fu.
Gang Fu.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
go.
can just call him Gang.
Gang,
Alright. I'm also going to cast guidance on myself, which should be for you. Look at this. Hopefully this goes in. Yeah, so I got a 14. 20.
There you go.
All right. Let me get you all's rolls to see how well you help. You just pipe in from time to time. 14.
I got 20. So we got 24 plus 2, so it's 26, and that. Yeah.
All right. So, with the help of the bard, you actually sell them off fairly quickly for a total of about 1,000 gold pieces. All of those things. So now you've got a total of 2,500 gold pieces just from your quarry that you did, which should definitely be enough to buy a ship. So you're headed back to the inn, and
Well, real quick, are we going to an inn, or are we going back to the temple because Myrna had let us stay there previously?
okay, so you want to head back there? Okay, so absolutely, you make it back there, and Aaron is nowhere to be seen.
I'll go find her.
I'll assist. I'm gonna.
I'll go with you as well.
Maybe you can send good.
Well, I don't want to be by myself, so I might as well
Can't
come
fly
with
yet, but I
y'all.
can be a monkey. I can swing. I can climb and get a better view of the town.
All right, so you all are going to try and find her. Then give me, you're flying. No, you're not flying?
I'm a monkey, so I'm swinging through the.
You're going to
through the
swing
town.
through the trees? Swing through the buildings,
Yeah,
okay?
I'm basically Batman right now.
Clotheslines.
You're Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. There we go.
Spider Monkey.
Spider monkey. Spider.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have fly, but
Mm-hmm.
are you flying? Are you turning into bats and going? I'll walk with her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'll
you
walk
fly.
with
Yeah,
them
we
as
let the
well.
more
My character doesn't want to be alone, so.
All right,
Can
so
we dash? Can we?
go ahead and roll your perception again. Or actually, this should be a little bit different. What you're going to try and do is you're going to try and track her down. So I need somebody doing.
I'm going to try to poison them.
Yeah, you need to do investigation.
Oh, investigation.
Survival won't work here because it's not. You're not in the wilderness.
Investigation. That's
I got another campaign. Just as you know.
what about you? Do you have invest?
I got a 14 investigation.
Mm-hmm.
You got a 14? All right,
Yeah.
then you're better.
Oh,
than
and I
us.
still have guidance on myself, so.
Well, you have to cast 3.
I'm gonna cast.
Oh, I have to cast.
The last one round. Well, it's a cantrip. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay, so that is a 7. Sorry, 8 because of the +1 I got.
All right.
The guidance.
Oh, yeah, please.
All right. So you find her. Here's the question. So you're in the middle of this darkness, and one of the things, if you remember, as you're watching this, that happened to those gladiators is that they were constantly going back and forth all over the place because they had no idea where they were. All right? So what I want you to do is I want you to roll 48s and put them in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to shorthand some of this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, you got to roll them.
Oh, well, it says put them in order.
Roll them and then
Thank
1, 2, 3,
you.
4. But put them right here so I can see them.
24.
Okay. This way. Alright, so you start walking, and what happens is, like you're over there, you're walking and you run into that side. Over there. So first, so you can tell you're over here. So you turn around and you go what you think is forward. And you head forward and you're like, oh wow. All the time you're taking damage over and over and over again. You go forward to a new spot and you're not out of it. So you're like, where do I go? And then you hit the other direction and you hit the other wall. Okay? And finally, you're somewhere and you hit a third wall. And by this point, you really have no idea where you were, and you have taken
It's not gonna be good.
6.
Yeah, I'll probably go down quick.
Ouch. 6 times 4 is 24 divided by 2 is 12. And 14 times 4 is 40. 56 divided by 2 is 28.
No. Really.
All right.
No shit.
So,
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
so as you see, as you come upon, you finally make it to where she is. You see a creature that you can't identify
Wait, I
running
can.
away. Oh,
I
you
have-
see a creature.
I can. I think I
And-
can just identify.
No.
Oh, not a creature. Crap. Okay.
It does not appear. You guys roll perception to see how well you see it and how quickly you see it.
I haven't used this dice a lot.
14.
9.
This is perception.
22.
I got a dirty 20.
So you see this thing, this creature, right as it's running off, and darkness disappears. You see her laying there on the ground.
Drunk again.
Can I use an action? Bonus action?
What'd you roll for your perception?
I got a dirty 20.
What you two can tell is that this thing, it's definitely not alive, but it's obviously not dead.
And it's not a person. It's
Well-
not. Is it humanoid?
Must.
Well, that's what you can tell.
Okay.
It has limbs, it has 4 limbs, and it walks upright.
In the
That's
moment,
humanoid enough for me.
I just see her down. We're arriving on the scene.
I'm just going to urge you to be careful about using that term because different things have specific characteristics.
Bipedal doesn't mean
Yeah.
human.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I would turn to Monito and be like, "You're the fastest among us. Can you catch it?
Oh yeah. Jump.
We'll tend to her."
Mauritius going to explode into a swarm of bats and go after the.
All right, so you're following. So what we do now is we're gonna do the 3 roll thing, your decks versus their decks, and you're gonna try and follow. Here we go.
At least I'm getting wrong proof now.
7. So that's 1 for him. Okay.
There's no other person.
2 for him. 2 for him. And a crit.
Dang.
So he manages to evade you through the buildings. While he's doing that,
Crazy.
what are you all doing?
I'm going to cast Goodberry and force feed it to her.
Alright, so you start force feeding good berries to her. Alright, very good. So you give that 1 point.
He gets 10 points.
Alright, you can eat one per.
Oh, okay, yeah.
One per
She's
round.
back.
Yeah. But in any case, you
Get
got
these stupid-
you got 10 hit points, and something has attacked you, seemingly for no reason.
I doubt that, but
I do too, but you know, I'm me.
alright.
Oh, thank
I
God.
was-
I thought you
You
were
were
dead.
Merid would help Aaron up
Okay.
and be like, I think it's best that we get back to the where were we? The temple. Yeah, get back to the temple. Moritha will catch up with us there.
Okay.
Let's get her back to her safety.
So you begin taking her back over there. So you've lost this creature
Like that.
amongst the buildings and the shadows. What would you like to do?
I mean, I don't really have any way to track it down that I know of.
I guess I'll just go back to the temple.
Alright, so you head back to the temple. You make it back to the temple, and the as you mentioned, Myrna mentioned, you all are welcome to stay here and heal for the evening, and get yourself a long rest, and then tomorrow you can go get the boat.
After the long rest, I'm gonna try to go and there's probably a library in this temple.
Oh,
Like much
there
like-
absolutely would be a library in this particular place. Is that all everybody's doing? Just going back?
Did I get the armor and item thing from earlier? Because I do the green +2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What armor do I have?
I know what I was going to do. Well, let's. You're level 6 now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is going to be a variation, and you'll just have to add it in.
Okay.
It's leather armor of displacement. Once per day, you can basically make yourself basically cast blur on yourself, so that you'll have disadvantage to
notice that movement.
and you don't have to concentrate on it. The armor takes care of the
Nice.
concentration.
Nice. Wow.
Right? And it continues to work even if you shape change while you're wearing it.
Nice.
Let's make it some good stuff. Okay?
Right.
Alright, so
I would.
I got you library.
I would go to meditate.
Alright, so you go to meditate just for the sake of this.
Go to
Show
center
us.
myself and
Show us or tell us what you're meditating on. Meditations on the nature of.
I would do the movements that Vikram taught me to commune with the Saraswati goddess, and I would ask for wisdom on my comrades are being attacked. We're trying to do good. Please give me guidance.
Okay. So, you're a celestial warlock. Alright, so this is just calling out. So,
The cards.
this sounds good. This just sounds like one of these.
It does.
Good.
Alright. Here we go. You want to cut them, whatever you want to do.
Let's see. I'm thinking this one right here. Can you flip that one for me?
Saraswati is too distant at this moment in time. She must be on the other line with Vikram.
I have better things to do than to listen to you all the time.
You whiny baby.
Why do you have to go, baby?
Anything you wish to do.
No, just actually, I'm in a temple.
Mhm.
I'm going to go with him to the library.
Okay.
And Maurithil is going to see what, if any, lore or information she can find in this library about vampires.
Okay.
'Cause she's
About what?
Vampires.
All right.
And she's still learning what she is. So hopefully she can learn something good. And she finds nothing. Here you go.
No.
Can I do the same search? Because I'm just going to help.
Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna look for a bestiary book, anything about any nearby monsters or something like that.
Oh, so you're looking for
That's a great
beasts
Like
in the area.
Yeah.
All right.
That's your weapon.
Like an 8.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the kids section of the
Cards
library.
of Fages
Look at the picture books.
You want the picture back?
I need a picture book of a zoo.
Why can't we got
Not saved. Not saved. All right.
Very scary.
There you go. Okay, so you're looking.
I would just want to look up unique and possibly, prehistoric pictures of beasts, things like that. I know about Triceratops,
Okay.
so I'm kind of seeing if there's anything else out
All
there.
right.
He's doing some wild shape research, but he finds nothing neither because this temple is bull crap.
So you do not, but you do find a book that's really out of place.
Okay.
Very out of place because when you open it up,
Remember, we're in a church, guys.
no, it's moved to the wrong place. It's obviously it's been misshelled, but it's a book on the nature of the undead syndicate.
Oh, okay.
It was very good.
Definitely not a children's book.
Okay, so I found a book on the undead syndicate that we're dealing with. I'm gonna read the shit out of that. I won't memorize it.
All right. So some of it you actually can't read, and it looks very similar to it's the same thing you ran into with trying to follow the symbols themselves.
Okay.
But the long story short, what you realize is this syndicate is a mix of living and undead creatures, and the undead creatures include vampires and warlocks who have been sentenced to live their lives as undead in service to their patrons indefinitely.
Do we gather the name of the patron?
It's an ancient name, but so ancient you don't even recognize it.
But I got a name.
Yeah, I mean you can see it's like,
but I can't read the.
You can't read it. It's like it's as if it's in Cyrillic or something like that.
Okay,
a different
cool. I'm reading
alphabet.
Russian, like
So you're reading. Yeah, it's like a prehistoric language.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're all in the library together.
Can I make just a quick sketch of the writing?
Sure, absolutely. And let me fix this camera. Go ahead. You make a sketch of some of the writing. Write it down.
Particularly the name of this deity.
All right.
Can we purchase a scroll of comprehend languages from the temple of the god of wisdom and knowledge?
Big picture. Yeah,
That was barely a question.
Well,
Don't be a dick. He's still
Mirna,
Don't poke the bear.
you know Vikram was able to cast that spell, and Saraswati and Agma are very much related.
Sure.
But she's asleep right now. If you wait until morning, you might be able to talk to her,
I'm gonna hang on.
get her to. Okay. All right.
You're just gonna hold on to that book.
Yeah, it's not in the right place, so they're not gonna miss it.
Alright. So, other than that, you all do your, and you fail. Okay, so you do your long rest. It's the next day. You wake up in the morning, and what would you like to do in terms of...
You know how to long rest yourself?
Yes.
Let's go get that sweat rest.
yourself? Oh, I get it for you. But you didn't.
So how
I
many
never took
children
any
did we leave
damage, but I do
behind?
need this book.
You left about 20 children behind.
So is the ship that we just borrowed from Myrna?
It's not big enough
Big
for
enough for
them.
those kids
It's not
plus
big enough
us
for
and
them
crew?
because it was just kind of a little sailboat. But the captain from Trinicus, your island that exploded, he feels pretty certain if you give him the full 25 gold, he'll be able to get a reasonable sized ship that's not going to have as many problems that he could probably navigate back.
I would go ask Myrna first.
Okay?
I would go up and thank her for everything she's done for us. Again, explain wholeheartedly our mission to get these kids, and tell her that the acolyte I spoke with said that you might be willing to continue your help with us. Do you have access to a larger ship?
Roll
that could help us?
persuasion. Let's see what's up here.
That's a 15 plus. That's 19.
And she's like, if we had it, I would give it to you. It's so wonderful to see someone willing to care for the children. But I think if you talk to, and she mentions a couple of the names of certain people down along the top, you might be able to get one. And as you leave, you get the feeling that it was heartfelt.
Okay, we
Before we do that, let's go try and buy that scroll. See how much it costs.
I'm just like, hey, a free boat,
no
keep
reason.
our 2500 gold.
So the question is, do you want to buy a scroll and keep it secret? Huh. So,
Because before I went to bed, I told you about it.
you put the book down, Myrna utters a couple of words, and she touches it for a second. And then she takes her hands off when she gets specifically to that name that you don't want to hear. And as she takes her hands off, she says, "Yes," in a voice that's not her normal voice.
What? Say it again.
Iaz the Old.
Iaz the Old?
Yes, he says.
Don't Wizard Bog guys.
He's an assassin god that was thought to be dead.
How do you spell that?
I-U-Z,
My boots.
I-U-Z, okay.
the Old.
I'm so skinny.
Because.
Do I get any kind of anything from that?
Roll a religion check.
You got it. 14. That's not bad.
What you do know is that, and you're not sure which ones, he's reported to be somewhat mortal, and that's why everybody thinks he's gone. But he's actually the son of a powerful necromancer, and one of the demons from, like, I believe it's the 999th layer of the abyss.
So you mean to tell me that the assassin god is pretty good at hiding and making people think he's dead? We saw that coming, guys.
That's great.
And what the remainder of the book is basically telling you is that this is the ultimate leader of this syndicate.
Guys, we just discovered the Dark Brotherhood.
And they're looking to unalive, in this sense, everything because they're easier to control.
Well, as a druid, that stands against pretty much everything I stand for. So,
Because it's bad for business, so.
yeah.
Is it?
I think you know.
I kind of like being alive.
Right.
Yeah, unalive is not good. So,
But not killed. Unalive.
Unalive,
The
yeah.
literal meaning of the term unalive.
Yeah, unalive. Yep. All right. So other than that little cryptic piece of information, you head down and you find the captain, who very quickly gets the boat for you.
How much are we paying for this ship?
It's the full. It's going to take the full 2,500.
Yeah, 2,500.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 2,500 gold pieces you managed to sell, but
we own
it's
this
worth
ship.
it because
Yeah,
you own this ship now, and this ship is
we
sturdy.
bought this ship.
Yeah, you bought
Yeah, we bought
this
the
thing.
ship, yeah.
Guys,
Oh.
can we name the
What
ship the
do you
Gilded Ladies? The Gilded Lady from Step Brothers?
What was it called?
Boats and hoes.
Yes, I just want to sing Boats and Hoes while I'm saying
I don't even know this song, and that means you two got to make it. By the time
Performance
you come
check,
out.
I'll do it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Since we own
Back us
this
up,
ship now,
Mhm.
is there anything that we can take out there or bring back to make more monies? Because owning a ship does not mean just treasure, it means a business. Like you have to pay for its upkeep and all, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know how deep you want to
All right.
go
No.
with that.
It's okay. So here's the question: would you like to start with that, or do you want to get the kids first?
I was wondering if we could do both at the same time.
it. Is there
Where would you want to deliver things to? So you're standing in the middle of the square, trying to hawk your services as a
transport service?
as either a transportation service across the sea or a cargo ship.
Yeah, either one.
All right.
Let's.
It doesn't matter to you which one. All right. Go ahead and roll
We can do
for.
both.
All right. So you're out down there. You're advertising for anything and everything. Hold, please.
Let's do the kids first, just to be safe.
All right.
We're not bringing on any creepy McCreepersons on the way to do all that.
All right.
Yeah, let's do the kids first, but after that, we need to think
You
about
know what
like
I'm saying?
All right. So you all head out on the boat.
Plus, we
And
haven't had the best
this
one on the water.
boat is actually sturdy enough. It's fairly, it's sturdy enough that you don't have to pull over on an island.
fully provisioned.
Yeah, you do take enough
We're on a
provisions so you
raft,
can
but-
get there. Yeah, you were on a raft. This is
And we
different.
chose a boat that has weapons. Did we mention that?
Well, you can. I mean, you can definitely.
I'm pretty sure it has 2 cannon on each side.
You can definitely do it. In the morning on the second day, who's got the highest perception?
Okay.
What's your plus?
+7.
I know, I got a plus 7 too.
All right, so you two see them first. Off in the distance,
Here we go.
your 2 friendly manticores are flying around.
Oh, what the hell?
And they don't appear to be looking at you, but as they're flying around, what happens, let me get this a little bit big. You see, let's change the color here. Fog appear, oh, that's the wrong shape. You see a cloud of fog appear right here where you're going. At which point, the
Like it just
captain,
appears like right off our bow, just like that.
well, it just up out of the water. It comes out, and the captain is like, "That's odd," and he begins to steer the boat
Away.
in a different direction, and another one appears over here.
Okay, I'm gonna. I feel like I should prepare for fishes.
This one's a little bit bigger. Uh-oh. And then finally, a third one. And at this point, it's kind of suspicious. What in the world is going on?
No, it's already all the way suspicious.
Alright. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna prepare. if I see some, I know it's gonna be some monster or something. I'm just gonna prepare myself to cast vicious mockery. Whoever jumps on this ship. If it's a random person, then
I'll hold action.
I'm ready to insult this guy.
I'm gonna hold action, but I'm gonna hold it with the lightning.
So you're preparing a lightning bolt.
Yeah. You can
Same.
see my hands
I'll hold
start
action
trembling.
for my which spell do I want to do?
Okay, so here's the thing about readying a spell and holding it. What you do is you cast everything except for the last thing to release it. So if there's nothing to cast it at, you lose the spell slot.
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
Then-
telling you. That's how.
Maybe a cantrip.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Then yeah. First of all, I would call everybody everybody brace yourselves. There's something going on. Everybody head to one of these spots where you see the fog. Something's
I'm
happening.
going to literally just run up the mast.
Okay.
So I can do that. Get to the top and ready Eldritch Blast.
All right. You watch as slowly but surely the entire ship is surrounded by fog, and the captain looks at you and says, "Where should we go? Which way?" And it's a sunny day outside, except for this huge circle of fog around you.
Of course.
Hold the course!
And as you say that, the water underneath the boat begins to part. And as it parts, the boat is beginning to descend as the water comes up above you more and more. Kale, what are you saying to the captain?
So we're literally, the water's parting.
So
Yeah,
literally,
it's
the
coming
fog
up.
has surrounded
going
you,
like this,
and
the
now the
water's-
water is slowly pushing apart as the boat descends, and the water on the side of the boat gets higher and higher
Alright,
and higher.
get us out of here. Like, we gotta move. We gotta go. Like,
Full sail.
full sail.
All right. So his crew begins hoisting
Right.
the sail, and it's at that point you hear coming from the waves, and a huge face comes out of the water and stares at you. And that's probably a good place to stop for the evening.
Nice.
Wow. That was like the Mummy style.
Right. Emotep.
Yeah, Emotep.
Emotep of the ocean.
Okay, everybody, thank you all for tonight, and thank you, any of you that watched tonight. If you want to leave a comment, I'm happy to take any suggestions you have. We will be here or somewhere else next Tuesday at around 6 o'clock.
Probably.
Probably here? Okay.